Hey, what's going on? You're tapped into another episode of the Addicted to Arguing podcast. I have my other host, Luke Walker, with me.
Hell yeah.
We are going to go at it head-to-head every single week, arguing on different topics. Look, I just want to remind you that this show may not be for everybody, so if you're easily offended or what he said, then maybe this is not the right show for you. We have a lot of opinions on here. Some of the opinions that we have and we say on here may not be our actual opinion. We're just doing it for the sake of arguing. So with that being said,
Let's fucking argue.
Let the best man win. Let's do it. Hey, what's going on? You're tapped into another episode of the Addicted to Arguing podcast. We got a great show today. We got a great guest today, Nicholas Reed. I'd hit him with the full name.
What up?
From the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. So podcasts are coming together. Is it podcasts or podcasts? I feel like it's got to be podcasts.
It has
Gotta
to
be
be.
podcast.
It's not like
sounds-
octopus and like
No, we talk
Octopi?
octopi.
yeah, that's
But
weird.
anyways, that's
Octopus.
we already fucking up.
That's great.
So there you go. So tell us about what made you want to start.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm the other host, Luke Walker. He forgot to mention me. Great, thank
If
you.
they don't know who you are by now, then
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
this is Ronda Rousey's worst
Joe
nightmare.
introduced
That's who
himself.
this is.
I can introduce myself, but Joe can introduce himself. Make it make sense.
God.
Ronda Rousey's worst.
So
nightmare.
we would do a quick intro, get you familiar with Nick. Yeah, that's right. That's Ronda Rousey's like main fucking enemy. She losing sleep over you, Luke.
I promise.
She has to.
She
be.
gonna catch some sleep when I hit her ass. Z's.
So Nick, man, tell us what inspired y'all to start a podcast.
Man, I got into the media a little bit. You know, I started watching podcasts because of what I was doing, interviewing people and stuff like that.
Right.
And then my brother, he lives all the way up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So the only way I get to talk to him is on the phone, FaceTime, whatever. So we was always FaceTiming, talking on the phone. Then boom, COVID hits.
Yeah.
And so now I'm not doing nothing. I'm at home 24/7. He's working from home. And so now the conversations go from 45 minutes to an hour to 3 hours,
Right.
4 hours a day. And so we was like, man, we might as well record it. You know what I'm saying? We already doing it. And then we started recording shows, but not putting them out. And then finally one day we were just like, hey man, we might have something right here.
yeah.
So we started releasing episodes. And
Tell
then
them what's your podcast about.
it's about everything, man. General. We talk about if anything going on, any beefs going on in the rap industry, anybody not liking each other, whatever. Local stuff here in Texarkana, local stuff out there in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah. And we
What made him go to South Dakota? Like sports or work?
That motherfucking
work.
cheddar.
So he works for RJ Reynolds. Yeah, he works for RJ Reynolds. So they moved him out there. And luckily for both of us, I guess really, he did move up to South Dakota because then he got into the hunting stuff, and then
Right.
that's how we start. That's kind of how we made a name for ourselves before we even.
Yeah, I
had
saw
a
your
podcast.
archery stuff. That's super interesting. Like, so y'all went on like an archery trip.
Yeah, so every year we go up to the Total Archery Challenge. Shout out to all those guys. Shout out to my guy Rick Hansen out there, man. It's a whole course, kind of set up like golf a little bit. You got your groups, you got your tee times. It's called knock times because we're shooting bows. You got your knock times. Everybody's going in groups. You're shooting at targets. It's the scorecards just like golf.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it's just a big weekend of the whole archery community coming together,
Yeah, that sounds cool.
drinking some beer and slinging some arrows. Man.
There you go.
You gotta pay to get in it.
Oh yeah, it's
So I
tickets.
mean, like, what's stopping us from making a big ass course?
Nothing.
We're gonna make an archery
We need to
course.
get behind that shit.
Oh,
I know about 10 people that love to shoot arrows that would love to do
Hell
something
yeah, we
like
got
that.
we got a homeboy that buy a bow, come over there tomorrow. Some yes, dialed in.
Straight to the woods.
We
Straight
couldn't find
to the
we couldn't
woods.
find the fucking arrow. I swear to
I'm
God.
telling you.
Bro, shout out to Tony.
Big TR.
Tony had my daughter in his hand and was like, "Yeah, bro," and went to and shot the bow and arrow with my daughter on his hip and missed.
and missed it.
And it went into the woods. And then I was like, "Yeah, now you got to take the walk of shame to go find the arrow."
He said, "Fuck that arrow." I guarantee you.
"No, he wouldn't look for it
Oh,
because
you
he was
gonna
going to
go
try to
look
prove
for
me
it.
Did he
wrong."
find it?
No, hell no.
You're gonna look for that arrow though.
Oh no doubt.
That's
We talked. Me and Tony been doing a little podcasting on the side. Me and him talked about shooting arrows and stuff. My beef with arrows is like I get it, but at the same time, it's like if you're in a deer stand, you got a 30-06 or you got a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Like, what are you grabbing?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't lie because that's exactly my setup. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's exactly my setup.
So what would be the advantages besides like because I know there's bow hunting season, but what's the advantage of?
It's a feeling.
Exactly, it's a feeling that I haven't gotten yet, so I can't even.
Oh, you
I
haven't
can't
killed-
even
you haven't
speak
killed a
to
deer
it.
with one yet?
I have not put a deer
Oh,
down with my
God,
bow.
you better put that motherfucker right in the right spot.
Actually,
that motherfucker gonna
I
run
just,
for some miles.
yeah,
Hit
exactly.
one before?
Yeah, I've hit one last year. Last year was my first year actually archery hunting.
Right.
I've been shooting a bow for 3 years now, but last year was my actually first year hunting with it. Hit a deer high. He's actually still out there on the farm right now, walking around. He's fine. But the arrow went right through his back, right underneath his spine. So
You think the deer have like PTSD and shit sometimes?
I feel like they're just bred for this shit. Like
Yeah.
Bro, imagine like because like animals that have evolved and shit.
Yeah,
and,
but
like
yeah.
we've been
So
hunting
you
them
gotta
for
think-
like
so,
hundreds
like,
of years. They
exactly.
got to be like that's why they're so twitchy and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, but that buck, he breeds so many females a year. So if he's here for 5-6 years, that's a mature buck. So you going out there and putting corn out, you never know that motherfucker's watching you. So he's like, cool. That's why deer cameras, all the deer, everybody shows you a picture. It's at nighttime. The motherfuckers are not gonna come out during the
During the
daytime.
yeah, mature buck you won't catch. I mean, they're
You
just
won't
used
catch
to
them.
it.
I
And
mean,
then
yeah. You'll catch them slipping every once in a while,
We
and that's when
think
you got a
about-
fucking monster buck.
yeah, and I think down here too in Arkansas and where we live for sure, Texarkana, we think about deer because we don't have big cats walking around out here
Yeah.
pretty much like that. You know, every now and then somebody might see one, but you got deer all around the world. They got natural predators. You know,
Yeah.
they the food. They the main food source for.
From what I
Jeez.
heard is bears are like migrating down this way.
I mean, yeah, but it's like black bear and brown bear. We're not really worried about that.
That'll be fucking with
it's
deer?
grizzly. It's
Yeah, we
grizzly.
don't want grizzlies.
They eat grass.
They
and
can stay in
berries.
Memphis.
Yeah, we don't want no grizzlies. man.
But fool,
I don't know.
just
Is there
imagine you
grizzlies
walk-
in Memphis or are they just
Oh,
or
no,
is that
that's
just
the
name?
team. Yeah, about 15
Well, I
of
knew
them.
that's the team, but I'm like, yeah, there's 15 grizzlies in Memphis.
But no, I mean, just imagine you walking through the woods, you're trying to find your deer or whatever, and you just look over and you see a bear in a tree, cuz. What you gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's the same feeling with a big cat though. But we don't like we go out in the woods
Oh, fam, you
and
ever seen
don't
a bobcat?
experience the whole big. Yeah,
ever
I've seen.
seen-
We killed
Bobcats
a
ain't
bobcat. Me
nothing,
and my
though,
grandpa
like,
did when I was little.
In the grand scheme of things, a bobcat is
That's a
nothing.
little cat.
That's a little cat, but like I'm just saying, like that motherfucker, like
Lil
how,
Bob.
like how that motherfucker be walking around and shit, how his neck roll. That should give you the fucking chills for real.
Oh,
But have
no,
you
no.
been to a zoo, bro, and seen like a tiger,
Yeah,
like
fam,
like a big tiger?
Yeah, what's your opinions on zoos? I feel like it's kind of fucked up.
No, it's not.
You don't think it's fucked up?
Well, I don't know, man.
Just think
I
about
don't
it,
know.
bro. Like if you a deer in the
It's
wild, bro, you in the how you like, damn, I want to go run through the fucking woods. You can just take the fuck off.
Yeah, but
You in an enclosure, you talking about some, yeah, I can't go that way.
That would be kind of.
Okay,
I
by the
mean,
way-
it's like animal jail.
But at the same time, if they got the animal young enough, I don't think it's cruel because
They know
that's
that's
all it
all they
knows.
know. Yeah.
And the motherfucker get fed.
But
real
you didn't
good.
see Madagascar. They hated that shit.
Yeah, they hated that
yeah,
shit.
they ate it, but they knew
also,
they knew other places. They knew.
But they knew other places,
Yeah,
though.
they
They
knew.
got-
other
Remember
they
when
got-
they
when
went
they
to
were older.
Africa, they was like, "Oh shit."
Let's go back.
hell yeah, niggas trying to eat their shit, and they talking about, oh, bro, we gotta go.
That's why I think they getting the best life that they could possibly get.
I
You
love
know,
you,
yes, a tiger
Julian.
needs to get his energy out, and a cheetah or whatever needs to get their energy out and chase their food and all that. But hand me my steak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like hand me my
It's hard to argue
chicken
with
leg or whatever they giving.
Yeah.
You know, just hand it to
They
me.
give them motherfuckers
That's
a
kind of
chicken
how we
leg.
live as humans, though. Like because we don't hunt and gather no more, so we're basically like in our own type of zoo.
Yeah.
We just kind of figure out who's gonna
Medium well.
feed us.
No, medium rare.
Yeah,
Medium
want it.
rare.
Oh, you like your shit dark?
I don't know. I don't eat my. I eat my shit pink.
Pink,
But
yeah.
I don't. But I just.
I like it
I
in the
can get
middle,
behind it.
bro. But like that hard, like it can't be so.
I'm trying to dab you up, man. Hey, you know,
my pig. I
like,
told you I
hey,
wasn't gonna
hey,
look
it's
that
cool.
way
Yeah,
too
you
much.
gotta be careful with Luke over there.
it's cool. I see how you.
I don't want to be like. I don't want to have to like really work on chewing that motherfucker.
Nah, I don't
Nah,
want to.
hey,
that's too much
Hey, you
work.
should see his damn face when we at those soccer. Him and his wife, like sometimes Joe be on his little like money, his little money type thing. He be like, I'm not spending no money. If I can share a meal with my wife, I'ma do it. I'm
But I
like-
mean, that's those
I'm like,
soccer.
Joe-
We've been
I'm like-
eating together on
I'm
soccer
like,
for
I'm like,
years.
Joe, do that. Some days he'll walk in the house, he'll be like, I'm not sharing with her ass today. I'll be like, hell yeah. But the day he does share, she be like, can I get the steak well done? And Joe look at me and go, bro, you wanna give me a couple pieces of your shit, bro? Please.
Because I don't want none of that.
'Cause he-
well
'cause he be
done.
on
this
That's
motherfucker.
beef jerky. Yeah, that's beef jerky.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, I grew up on well done steaks. My mom,
Yeah,
she was
'cause,
like,
yeah.
it's blood. Yeah, it's not blood, it's protein. First off, like it's an enzyme in the blood. It's enzyme in the meat.
Is your mom white?
Yes.
I was just wondering. That's rare.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying most times because me, I grew up with the well done steak because most black people be like, nah, I want my shit cooked. No, I don't want nothing raw.
Yeah.
yeah,
I like it in the middle.
yeah.
We all. I don't know, man. Let's move. I just
That shit
Blanked
went
out.
way.
Hey,
Hey, keep that. I don't like cutting the fuck ups. Keep that shit. Anyway, we're
only
gonna
fuck
get
ups he
into
likes
the
cutting is
actual.
my fuck ups.
You want yours gone, or you want to cut your fuck ups?
I want to keep them.
You want to keep them?
You want them gone, or you want me to cut them? What you just said.
'Cause
You
that's the only
contradicted
option.
yourself.
I said what I said. This podcast is brought to you by Teel Septic Service, a family-owned and operated business that's been servicing your local area since the 1950s. We specialize in septic tank installation and cleaning. So call us today at 903-794-4732 for all your septic needs. That's 903-794-4732.
Yeah, how it is.
So let's get to today's actual argument. Luke, I'll let you tell him because
All
you're so
right.
passionate
So-
about this one.
What do you think the harder sport is? Football or baseball? I'm going baseball. Mr. Teel over there. Give him
I'm
your.
gonna say football.
Man,
Well, we'll dive into it.
I'm
I
gonna
want
say-
your response.
I'm gonna say baseball for sure. If we doing it just out of football and baseball, I gotta go with baseball.
I feel like we'll get to some other sports in a little bit.
Just
but
because.
them two is what I want to focus on.
Yeah.
Why is baseball? I know y'all's answer already, but why is baseball so much harder than football? That just seems to be so much more
Bro,
of a physical fucking.
Bro, it's you have milliseconds to time this fucking bat that is 3 inches wide. 3 inches. And the ball is like 2.5. And you got to barrel that bitch up. And it's also
So hitting.
hitting is hard.
Yeah, I
catching
understand.
a ball is hard. If a motherfucker hits the ball with backspin on it, that motherfucker's steadily climbing. So if you think, oh yeah, I got this hoe, next thing you know, that motherfucker 20 yards behind you. You ain't judging the hoe right. You fuck like Chuck.
Did you
Yeah.
play? You play for PG baseball?
Yeah.
And
Roll
football. And
side.
football. Huh?
Yeah.
Stop
Fly
that.
hawk, fly. Grove side.
You're from Liberty Hollow. Stop.
I
That's
graduated
weird.
from the ILO, but I fuck with the Grove.
That's so
Hey,
weird. That's the
that's
weirdest shit I
crazy.
ever heard.
How's it weird? I mean, can we get off topic so I can talk about this or what?
Let's stay where we're at. Let's stay where we're at.
We'll
here
get
a
back
little
to
bit.
it.
Hey, I'll mess with it though. But yeah, I play baseball, football, and baseball. I think baseball is way harder. What Luke just said, one of the hardest things, not only in sports, but in the world, is to hit a round object with a round object. You know what I'm saying? That's the premise of baseball right there. And then not to mention when we talk about getting into the pros, now these guys are throwing 100, 105, 106.
Consistently.
Spin, curveballs. Everything that goes into baseball is just harder than football.
And then you got to think about it. The pitcher, he has a fucking job too. He throws inside one play.
Who's making the decision? Is the coach making the
It
decision?
depends. Really depends.
Yeah, probably how old he is
So
and all that,
how old you are. Like I guarantee you, MLB. I want to say the catcher's calling it because the catcher's like, all right, cool. I know this guy.
So the catcher's making the decision. on it.
Yeah, if you got a guy like Yachty or somebody who's
Yeah.
been playing for 15,
Yeah.
he's definitely
he
calling
knows
most
because
of
I
the
mean,
pitches.
just like football, I guarantee they watch film on baseball players.
Oh, they got to.
They know because I mean, every
What
baseball,
players don't,
every
where
base-
they struggle at.
like,
Yeah, so
every-
you're pitching to a guy.
So like baseball is like broke down. So if you're broke down on your front foot and you're real heavy on your front foot, throw that motherfucker outside. His ass gonna be too early on that hoe. Most likely you're gonna get like my homeboy Ben. He's a pitcher. That motherfucker will tell me we play on the show. Hey, throw this right here. This motherfucker swinging late every time. We're gonna get a ground ball. I'll throw that hoe and get a ground ball. I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah.
But like, there's just different aspects to it. Like,
Yeah.
pitcher,
But
you
it
miss your
seems
spot.
like pitching and hitting is like I know that's the whole point of baseball, but at the same time, it's like I have problems with baseball just being like the hardest because like imagine you play left field or something like that, and like you go a whole game and nobody hit the ball to you. You gonna tell me he has a harder job than an offensive lineman?
I mean, I don't think there's necessarily the left fielder has a harder job than an offensive lineman, but I also don't think a safety has a harder job as a pitcher.
Okay,
You see
but
what I'm saying?
Who's got the harder job, the pitcher
Okay, but-
or the
but-
quarterback?
The pitcher, for sure.
pitcher, no doubt.
But you don't got somebody trying to knock your shit
A
off while you're
quarterback
trying
can
to
make a
throw.
bad throw and the receiver can still catch it.
Facts. I'm telling you, the pitcher misses his location by half an inch, 2 inches.
That's gone.
The ball's out in the motherfucking
Parking lot.
facts. You better go fetch that bitch.
Yeah,
I
but I
just
mean,
think-
if your line don't cover you, you're finna get ran over. That's something you can't control. Like, who's
but that's
the Giants quarterback? Like, who has a harder
Daniel
job in the
Jones
MLB?
is just terrible.
Is it his fault?
Yeah, he's just garbage.
But
Daniel Jones is trash.
But it also goes back to how like
But if your line don't block for you, then you're finna get wrecked, right?
okay, so
Yeah.
so in the same instance, if your catcher doesn't catch right for you, if he doesn't frame the ball right, you're fucked.
That's 20 more pitches a game you got to
Facts.
throw.
Because I mean, if the catcher is throwing the ball, your boy Tony does it all
So
the time.
framing, you talking about catching
Frame
it and moving it.
So
Yeah.
like basically, like the umpire, he can't really see over the back of your shit. So when you catch the ball looks a little high. When you catch it and you drop
it down,
you flip it down. He's like, okay, he caught that kind of center of his chest. Huh.
Yeah, it's
So then
all.
the hitter's like, what the fuck, man? That was high. So that's why
Technically, so you're saying technically baseball is harder, but like think about the physical toll
Yeah,
football is taking on your body.
if we're talking about physical,
if we're
then-
talking about straight athleticism, which sport takes more athleticism or whatever,
But I will
which
say
sport
one
you
thing.
have to be more physically built, it's gonna be football. But we just talking about which one's harder. I can take two kids at the age of 10, and we're gonna practice on baseball and we're gonna practice on football. He most likely is gonna be a way better football player at the end of these 4 or 5 years when he get in school than that guy's gonna be a baseball player. Unless the baseball player guy just naturally has it.
Right.
And then like you gotta think about it, like baseball, like it works on so much, your hand-eye coordination, all that shit. I've never been able to grab a group of straight baseball players and play against football players in basketball, and the football players can't play. You get what I'm saying? Like they're more physical, but they're not hand-eye coordination. They're not technical on shit. You get if that makes any sense?
I don't know.
I don't agree
know
with
if I'd
that
say.
one.
I feel like- I feel like baseball players
If you
can play any
grab,
other
you can
sport.
go grab you some baseball players right now, and I go grab some football players, and the football players gonna give it to them on that basketball.
I
They
don't
Most
gonna
know.
knock you over.
Okay,
Most
okay.
likely, they gonna give it to them on
Okay,
that court.
since we all play flag football before, who is one of the hardest person's flags to pull that you can think of, Joe Teel?
The hardest people like
Yeah.
ever
Yeah, that you've ever had to deal with.
I've ever had to deal with. Maybe Brian Moore.
Okay, what
baseball
sport did
player.
he only play?
Okay,
Baseball.
but listen,
What's his little brother's
he
name?
might be
Nate
good
Moore.
they might be good at flag football,
I'm telling you, like
but that ain't because they play baseball.
that's all I've ever played.
But that's not
That's all
because
they
they
ever
play
played.
baseball.
Just straight
though.
up
They're just
athletes,
athletes.
though.
No, fool.
An athlete's an athlete. I think
No,
you
The thing
mixing-
about like
you
they
mixing
would
up.
be both of them could be cold at basketball, but they've never practiced their fundamentals. That's why
we
they're
played
not.
basketball together. That's
But
They
like
never
they didn't
played
focus on
basketball, though.
fundamentals.
No.
This is what I'm saying right here. The guy's not good at flag football because he's been a baseball player. Or something.
I think
I agree.
What do you mean? I'm just saying, like,
You're saying baseball has made him a better flag football player.
I think it makes you a better athlete playing baseball.
I think it gives you hand-eye coordination. It makes your hand-eye coordination
Yes.
better. Yes.
So that makes
But you
a
can
better
have the
athlete.
best hand-eye coordination and be slow.
That's still, but even
Can't
like,
make nobody miss.
But like even a lot of really good football players are not all that great at flag because the moves are different.
I mean, I get
Every
that.
week we go out there and I see somebody make an amazing catch. They come down with the ball. When it's time to try to beat somebody going for their flag, they can't do nothing with it because it's like they know how to stop from getting tackled.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't push nobody. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's all about hips and moving and shit like that.
If
So-
you put a stiff arm in flag football or a flag guard wasn't a thing,
Yeah.
Oh, if you bring a football player that's good at football out there and nobody gonna be able to do nothing with him.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't play.
But that's I think that's why me and Luke like flag because it like evens the playing
Yeah, I
field.
think
You can
so,
go
too.
out there and play with people that are way better football players than you and still be effective. Like every once in a while, I'll dodge somebody that I know was a dog in high school, and they go for my flag, and I whip it and keep going. That's not something that happens if I'm in pads.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I can move my hips, and I'm still gonna get just fucking destroyed,
yeah,
tackled.
fuck a tackle football. I don't play that shit.
Yeah, I'm not built for that. That's why I'm glad that people are kind
I
of getting
ain't
on the
even
flag
know.
wave because it'll give you a chance. It evens the playing field because you got them obviously like the most athletic people still.
Yeah.
They're still
It gives you longevity in it too, though. Like, I couldn't wake up. There ain't no way in hell I'd wake up right now and go play a real football game.
Oh, real?
I don't
like
even know.
pads.
You have to pay me. I would have to be making NFL.
How long?
money.
How long has it been since you played a football game, like an actual football game, with refs, pads, all that shit?
I had 2016, 2015, 2015.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah. So
You play college where?
SMU.
SMU. Hell yeah.
So it's been
What position you play?
I played D tackle and running back. So I played running back and D tackle in high school, and then I played D tackle my first 2 years, and then my last 2 years I played running back.
That should kill me when we started the flag league and like people that the younger, even the PG people. That's the thing. Like you got the most hate from the PG people, and they had no idea who you was. Like
think-
that you had did a bunch of shit for PG and all that shit.
But I think Coach Gibson at PG, though, he's done a great job of like erasing anything before him, which I think was 2015. So I was getting out of college when he was coming.
Was y'all running wing T?
Hell no, we ran wing team my senior year and we went 2-8.
Yeah, see, 'cause I mean, but I also heard that they started it up from pre-athletics. Like,
We started because the wing team my senior year 2012.
Yeah.
So the wing team was already being run here before he came, but it wasn't nowhere near like the style of wing team they ran.
they weren't even running ring T recently. They was in a spread.
No, they was in the spread this year, but I
don't
think
know
I
why.
think they should have went back to the wing
On
team.
facts, that they had wax Carthage ass.
Why didn't I feel like they should make PG play Texas High.
I don't.
I don't.
It wouldn't be a game.
You think who would win? Texas High? Yeah.
They
sure.
got bigger people.
Big. Yeah.
More numbers, bigger people. I mean,
It's
I
just a
think
bigger school. When you go to a bigger
What
school,
happened to Texas? I know they lost, but I mean, what ended up being?
Did you
It
watch
just
that game
somebody
too?
just too good?
Did you watch that game?
I didn't watch the Lovejoy game, but I know
watched,
Lovejoy though.
I watched it. I mean, it was strictly first play of the game. Texas High hands the ball off. You could drive a fucking car through the hole that the Texas line made. Lovejoy said, "All right, y'all want to play these games? All right, cool." They aired it out, went and scored. As soon as they got back on defense, Lovejoy stacked the fucking box. They tried to run the hoe up the middle, negative yards. They tried to air the hoe out, no, shut down.
Lovejoy some dogs.
Lovejoy just started airing the bitch out on them.
Lovejoy some dogs. I think they
got one
playing
guy
Oak Cliff
going
tonight.
They're
still
South Oak
in.
Cliff. South Oak Cliff. I
Yeah.
thought South Oak Cliff played.
No, they playing South Oak Cliff tonight.
Lovejoy.
I bet it'll all be over by the time this airs. Yeah.
Hold it out.
We're behind like 6 episodes? But
7 weeks behind. We'll be
Yeah.
in the new year. We'll be in 2024.
yeah.
Hey, but it's gonna be. Hey, they gonna remember.
New
what we
year,
said.
new me.
I don't know about all
That's
that.
that dumb shit they be saying.
I swear, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I did quit drinking alcohol last year, and I'm all the way there, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'm just a cut like.
Congratulations on your sobriety.
Hey.
Appreciate it. I know you're just fucking with me, Luke, but
Yes,
I appreciate
congratulations on
that
your
too.
sobriety. You came a long way.
No, for real. That's huge,
anytime
though.
you say something to me like this, Luke, it just feels like you don't mean it.
I mean, that's how I felt my whole life. Anytime somebody's ever had to like help me, like tell me, congratulate me, I'd be like, where's the joke coming? All right. So I don't say thank you
So
until I know.
is that my fault? Is that
I mean,
something?
it's everybody's fault. I mean, everybody's always fuck with me. I've always had negative shit said to me. So the positive shit they can say to me, I'm like, this motherfucker really fucking with me. He ain't really meaning that shit for real.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hug.
I think that's 2023 for you though. Look, I think that's where we at in this society right now. So
It's a different
What,
time, man.
negative?
yeah, I think
People-
you expect it because like you see something on Facebook, right? Somebody post a picture. Ain't nobody talking about the picture. They looking in the background like, pick your fucking room up, or you know what I'm saying? Like everything.
My boy got some $5,000 shoes on. Yeah, he got some doodle draws out there.
Not the doo-doo draw.
Everybody
draws. The
looking
doodle
for something
draws.
bad to say. Like everybody look at something to tear down. Like nobody looks at something
Yeah.
for the.
Well,
for
I
what
mean,
it is.
if you go on anybody that's doing anything big, go to their comment section.
Oh yeah, lighting their asses up.
Bro, it's just like somebody that is clearly more successful from you
I got a
than
burner.
you, and you're just
Oh, I
in
got a
there.
burner account. I'll be on people's ass.
See.
What's
See,
what's
like,
that?
I
What's
just
that
don't
dude's name?
understand it. Like people are out there.
It's one of your good NBA players. Cooper, Shy Cooper, Sharif Cooper. No.
What are you talking? A good NBA player?
Yeah, you,
No
you
good
like him?
NBA player that
Shot?
I know is Cooper.
Alex-
him.
Gil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he.
That's Jay.
He dated my bitch.
Shay, yeah.
Ash, yeah,
It's not Shay.
he dated my bitch. Ash Cash. I be in his shit. Bitch ass nigga. I hope you tear your ACL.
That's
bitch
crazy.
ass nigga. I hope
Well,
something
Luke
happens.
is
You go to
Luke,
dunk the
while we're
ball.
talking about sports, that's the one thing that's bothered me about Luke the most. No, I say that every episode, but one thing that bothers me the most about Luke is when Luke gets mad at athletes, it's immediately, I hope they tear their fucking ACL. Or like his team, like he'll need the Cowboys to like mess up. It's like third down. He'll be like, hope Dak Prescott fucking trips and breaks his fucking neck right now. And everybody in the room is just like, what the fuck?
Nah, fool, we sit
I
there.
hope his girlfriend breaks up with him. He shoots
watch
himself
it-
tonight.
we
It's
watch
like,
it-
bro, what the fuck? Bro, why is this shit so dark?
I ain't never said that. But
That's the energy you put forth.
But I
when
haven't
you-
said that, so that's not the energy. So anyway, we was watching some kind of playoff game, and one of my homeboys, he's like a big LSU fan, and Joe Brr, he was in that like final. Joe Brr, he was in that game. Bengals. It was like the might have been the Super Bowl. Was it Super Bowl? He made it to, and he just
Yeah.
didn't have O-line,
Yeah.
and he tore his ACL that game. Or
Nah, he didn't tear his ACL.
he like hurt himself.
He
And
went
had to
out
go-
hurt.
He went out
Wasn't-
hurt.
wasn't it?
Yeah, he
I
went
don't
out
know if that was in
hurt.
the Super Bowl.
It might have been a playoff game.
Yeah.
It was the one before it.
One before, yeah,
'Cause they didn't make the Super
because they
Bowl,
didn't make the
right?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
So
right. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
boom.
right.
was
So I'm
football.
sitting there, and I'm in the
Eagles
house,
Chiefs.
and I ain't gonna lie to you, Bengals. They driving down the hoe. Now I read the room, so I find out Joe. Oh yeah, you going for this team? Fuck a Joe Teel. I hope them motherfuckers lose.
That's my biggest
Well,
hater.
here's the thing, bro rolls out, and I yelled that shit. I played before. I hope his bitch ass get hurt. Chris Muslim, bro, he's a person just like us. He's a person just like us, bro.
Yeah, because Chris is an athlete and
Yeah.
played at decently high level athlete, so
Yeah,
he
man, you
understands
can't
like
be-
what
yeah.
an injury does to
And
somebody.
that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was getting paid multi-million and somebody tore my shit, I'd be like this. Thank you, bud. I ain't gotta play no more. I'm
no,
getting
I
paid.
don't.
No,
Like
now
that.
you're a liability and it's fucking up your future,
I
man.
mean, it just depends. I mean, you got like
If you
Joe
can't-
Burrow.
if
He
you
ain't going
can't-
nowhere.
If you
But-
can't make a living off of 300 mil, I mean 3 mil at least, because they're getting paid more than that quarterbacks are. If you can't make a living off that shit, something's fucking wrong with you.
But you got to think about, too, like, all that money, all that shit you read ain't really what's going in that bank account.
You
Yeah.
don't think so?
Hey, I know
And
so.
they're getting
So-
taxed.
so like-
they're getting,
so Pat-
imagine
Pat Mahomes.
just when you get more money.
$354,000 contract.
I mean, Pat Mahomes got money.
I'm just
But that's like
wondering.
what is that like the
Yeah.
biggest NFL contract ever?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Okay, he's got money. But like you gotta think, taxes. What happened to you when you got a raise?
Huh?
More taxes.
I got in a different tax bracket. They
Yeah,
started eating my
what's
ass
that
off.
the
What do you
NFL
think's
tax
happening to these
bracket?
people making billions?
That's cool. That's what you get the IRS for when you get your income tax back. They're gonna get their ass.
They ain't getting no income tax back.
No, hell
You
no.
know,
They
I
are
mean,
paying
some of them
in.
probably is. They know what they doing and they. But
There's some real wizardry going forth in there. But
man, it's so much taxes, bro. You got a team of people you paying, man. You got
I heard you
a
gotta buy
lifestyle.
I heard you gotta buy your helmet.
You gotta buy a bunch of shit.
Well, you gotta be
Hey,
fucked up. You
you-
fuck- what's
to
fucking
wear
Simon
to
this
wear
thing when I ain't
to
get a
wear
free helmet?
different to wear different type of shit. That's a fine. You just go ahead and pay that shit up front if you gonna wear it. Like it's
they
a
get fined for jewelry, don't they?
Yeah,
They get fined for wearing no
jewelry.
socks.
They get fined for no socks. They get fined for if your
no
socks ain't
socks
in the
at
right
all?
spot.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like you
I
gotta
tried
show,
ankle
you gotta
socks.
show that NFL sock. If you ain't showing that NFL sock,
Oh damn.
My boy Roger Goodell be into it. He now his pocket's fat.
oh yeah, that's
He be
money.
hitting their ass.
That's long money. That's different money.
So they say we you need to show the logo
Basically.
or we fining you.
It ain't even the logo on it. It's just they socks.
Yeah.
Each team got socks.
So
You
they
know
trying
them
to
socks. That's
sell
them
the-
two-tone. You know them socks. The
Yeah, that
NFL
match the
players
uniform.
wear. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
two-tone,
yeah.
white at the bottom,
Yeah,
whatever color
yeah.
on top. That's the NFL sock.
So if somebody's not wearing them, they're getting fined.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Everybody you see that's not wearing them hoes pulled up to their knee is getting fined. That's why you see them young cats, standard issue, baby.
Yeah, they can't afford
A
that
couple
shit.
armbands
Yeah.
here and there, but other
Yeah.
than that, standard issue.
Well, you got to think, man, like when you play for a team like that and just the higher up the ladder you go, there's the different shit that's expected
My
of
boy
you, I
Chad
guess.
Ochocinco, they was tearing his ass loose.
Oh, yeah.
Now he be
And that's before they was even making real.
yeah,
bread.
but he a real big bullshitter. But you know what I'm saying? He's talking about some. He said I paid all that shit. I never spent none of my game check. Most of that shit went to fucking fines. He said he didn't spend most of his game money. This motherfucker dead ass scored a touchdown and went and put a Hall of Fame jacket on.
Shit. How
red.
much
was
they
like,
hit him
dug
for?
me.
Ain't no telling.
I don't know, but they hit his ass for a lot.
But he
They didn't
lived
like
in
it.
the stadium for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Though. Like he stayed.
He stayed in. He
was on his
stayed
money
in the
shit.
fucking stadium. Like slept in that the whole nine. Like
Yeah,
motherfucker didn't
yeah.
have a crib. I
I
mean,
thought
might
you
as
got
well.
to do that, man.
I mean,
Bro,
might
I
as
mean, you
well.
got guys in the league around like Alfred Morris, who was running back for the Redskins. I don't know if I can say that, but now the Commanders, whatever.
I heard they're petitioning to turn it back.
I
to the
seen that
Redskins.
too, but I didn't know if that was satire or what. I didn't know that.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you never know anymore.
But apparently-
I feel like you could.
You can't call them Indians no more. You got to call them Native Americans because you call them Indians.
I thought it
apparently
was
from India.
indigenous.
You got to call them Native
I
Americans.
don't even know no
You got to
more,
call them Native
man.
Americans because if you
People
call,
just
if you call
people
them
be-
Indians, that means they're from India. That's what I've been told.
Well, that never made any sense when we called them Indians and
the
this
first
isn't
place.
India. Yeah,
Cowboys in India.
It was the skin tone.
yeah.
My boy Christopher Columbus came over here. Yeah, my boy.
Fucking shit up.
Oh yeah, my boy came over here on a mission. But you gotta think about it.
Who wants an STD? We finna spread this shit.
That motherfucker came over here talking about some. Yeah, man, just show me how to grow this shit, man. We'll get you some firepower. Yeah, man, that looks like a real nice plant, my boy. Yeah, now shut the fuck up. You're still gonna make this shit for him.
Smallpox. Take that.
Yeah.
shit.
Take that
God
shit.
Dang.
Yeah,
Bro, I don't know how
Whew, US
I got into US history recently. It was like going back and like when they first came over and then like Jamestown and all that shit, bro. That shit is I don't know, man. Like John Smith and the Indians and like they was
Man.
making deals with each other and they was like backstabbing each other. But I didn't know so much was happening like in America at the same time. 'Cause we all talk about Jamestown, but like in Florida it was the French folks and then it was like everybody was coming over at the same time trying to
like,
And everybody thought it was
Louisiana,
that shit.
like French. I guess like the French, like if you were like a convict, something bad, they sent you to Louisiana because it was part of France, and then U.S. bought Louisiana,
Yeah.
and they was like, "Well, can I go back to France?" They said, "No, bitch ass, stay here." So that's why they talk like
I
that.
don't know. We're kind of at a point like I don't
Down
know
there in
where it
the
doesn't
bayou.
seem like the territories are changing, whereas like before, like you would have a war and it would reshape how the world was. I mean that happened all throughout history.
Now it's social media just tearing us apart.
Well, I mean, if we had another war, I bet it would change how the map looked though.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we would have another US.
There would be, somebody
Texas-
I was listening to somebody talk
Texas
the
need
other
to
day.
succeed. I still
Somebody
fuck with
talked the
Arkansas.
other day about
Damn, we gonna be fucked If
Why?
Texas secedes,
Why?
they finna lock the border down. They're gonna be on state line, hot than a hoe. What you mean you want to go to
Hey,
Walmart on Arkansas side?
The Texas and Arkansas beef may actually make sense for once.
On God.
It
the
wouldn't
first
be no
time
beef
ever.
because there ain't gonna be no interaction.
Yeah.
Because think about it.
It's a whole nother
Imagine
country.
your
out
granny
there.
live across the state line.
It's another country.
Sorry, Grandma, I can't fuck with you no more.
Boy, it's gonna piss me off. My job on Arkansas side. My job, they gonna have to fire my.
Nah, you still go to work just like people that work in Mexico.
I'm gonna have to get a passport.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
gonna come to the gate every day. Hey, you know me, man. Come on, man. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go make this money.
Bruh.
Then you gonna
Damn,
be
but then I gotta
paying-
pay another
You have to
country's
pay
taxes?
Arkansas. Yeah, you have to pay
Damn.
taxes from a different country. That'd be fucked up.
I already pay taxes for Arkansas.
But
state
Texas
tax.
is huge, though, bro. Like we
Oh,
really
yeah.
could. I think we could do it.
I don't think we could.
I think we could do it.
I
I don't
just-
think.
I don't think we could.
I'm not sure that we should, but we could.
I don't think we
I
could.
mean, America, it would be dumb because America would just take it over.
But,
Oh, facts.
but
They
what
would
if,
beat the
what
fuck
if
out of us.
Texas?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of bases and shit, like army bases.
That's
and
not
shit like that.
ours.
But I'm just saying.
Oh, it could be. You
no,
think
no.
we finna give it back?
You gonna have
if we
to.
sus- No,
So
we
you
wait.
gonna, so you
What
think
does the Texas flag
how
say?
big of
Come
a-
and take it.
how big of a
Come and take
military?
it,
Texas
Look, how
flag.
big of a
Yes, it is.
military?
No,
That is not the Texas flag.
No,
son.
it's
What
not.
is it then?
That's just a flag.
That's just that's like the don't tread on me flag.
Yeah,
That's like
come
the
on,
don't take
fam.
our guns flag.
But I've seen it on
that's
the
not
Texas.
Texas.
But I've seen it
flag.
on a Texas flag, so I group it with the Texas flag.
But listen,
So
how
see,
big of an army or how big of a military could Texas put together? And it's
Well, they have first of all, the National Guard would be all ours, but not the right. Yeah, the National Guard would be all ours.
what about the Marines? The Marines right under the president,
the-
so
Why
you
would
gotta
the
go that way.
No, the Marines would be with the country.
Yeah, so they gotta
that's
go that
what
way.
I'm saying. When Texas leaves the U.S., all the U.S. ties, all U.S. everything, because all the military bases here are U.S. military bases.
I
They're
think
not Texas
we'd
military bases.
still have to they'd still have to fuck with us though, because we'd probably import shit and they'd probably
What does Texas
export
have
shit.
that no other state?
Cattle, baby.
Well,
That's
yeah.
not true. We got everybody.
Well, I
got
mean,
cattle.
I know, but there's
We got, like, the
industries
biggest
that we're
ranches.
booming in for sure.
Yeah,
They-
oil-
they-
Most definitely, like
oil
West
is-
Texas, we
yeah.
got fucking oil. What the fuck? We can live off our own oil. So
But they
motherfuckers
just
don't
go,
want to buy
that's
that
what
shit.
I'm saying. We would just get taken over.
Come and take it if you want
they
to.
can try that shit.
They gonna try
Yeah,
and
they
they gonna
would.
win.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we could. Do you think if all right? So Texas secedes. They're like, where would you look next if you were Texas and you were like, we need more shit. Mexico.
Mexico.
We finna
nah.
take that shit.
Hell
Not
yeah.
Mexico.
We
Nah,
finna
we
take
can't fuck with them
Mexico.
yet.
As soon as your ass walk over, like gringo.
We can't mess with them yet. We can't mess with them yet. We gotta go on here and blaze off like Arizona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Goes-
saying?
It's
I ain't
ever
gonna-
going
but I ain't gonna
sideways. Yeah.
cap.
Yeah.
Let's keep it all with the South. Let's go ahead.
What is
let's
the
go-
one?
let's
Is
go
that
ahead.
Arizona that no? What touches Texas on the west side?
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Oh yeah, that's they ass.
We're gonna go ahead and take New Mexico, take Arizona.
need
We
to go
gonna
ahead-
work
go
that
ahead.
way.
Yeah.
But nah,
Because
we
they
gonna-
all weak. We gonna go that way.
We're gonna
Yeah,
stop
but
at California.
We're
They
gonna
can
stop
have
at
that
Cali. They
shit.
can keep that shit.
And then we're gonna
got
take
too much of that.
we're gonna take all that border states stuff. Leave them up against
Hey,
the
we
wall.
gonna be in the hotel about some California. You come with us, okay? I'll be like, look now, we gonna leave y'all where y'all be.
Well, most
But we-
people,
but we
most
need to
people in
get them.
California are trying to move to Texas anyway.
Yeah, I know. But we need to go ahead and take Arizona, New Mexico. Then we got to move right.
I like how you're
'Cause-
saying we like you really invested.
Oh,
in
I'm
this shit.
invested in this shit. So look, we're gonna go take Arkansas.
You just
Now, I
got
don't think it's gonna be
flagged
that
on
bad.
the fucking FBI list.
We
Fuck
leave
'em.
Arkansas. I ain't gonna care. We can leave Arkansas with the U.S.
They can have
No,
that
but we
shit.
can't though.
Why?
Because look, man, we got.
He said, "Why?
'cause look, bro,
What-
we have to go get
We're
Florida,
gonna
bro.
miss those mountains.
That's our biggest problem.
Going that way, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying we need to go this way first. Because going that way,
I was
it's gonna
saying,
be
we gotta get
hell
all
going
them-
that way.
We
I ain't
gotta,
gonna lie to you.
we gotta get all them up to
Louisiana,
the west.
Alabama,
Look, we gotta
all
get all
y'all,
them to the
y'all
west.
can stay.
Then we start going to get Arkansas. We get Arkansas. We finally get them. They're like, cool. We with Texas now. So boom, we're gonna slide back.
So
over.
you want to reignite the South, basically?
If the South would have won, we'd have had it. Maybe.
Hey, I'm just no. That's
Damn,
that's
nah,
no,
we.
no, no.
Hey, you speak for yourself.
Hey, I play that shit at work. That shit been stuck in my head all day.
You wouldn't have had shit made. First of all,
Speak for yourself. You wouldn't even be alive right now. Matter of fact, you wouldn't
I'll
even
be
be
alive.
made.
I'll be alive.
bro, that's some other shit I got into. The Civil War, learning about the Civil War and shit, bro. Like that shit is that's the most bloodshed that's ever happened in the
US
United
soil,
States
yeah.
soil, and they was literally beefing to the point where there was two separate fucking deals. That shit is crazy, and it was all over slavery.
Yeah, real beef.
What killed me is that Abraham Lincoln finally did it. He finally did it,
I
and
see
then
some shit.
he was just like, bro, I'm gonna go to this play, bro. We finna celebrate.
got his ass
You got
maxed.
some dude that's just like,
Well, that's
I
the
don't
thing.
want my slaves gone. Popped his ass.
I think he fucked up when he wrote that hoe. He said he wants to free the slaves. He meant to write slaves are free.
That boy crazy.
I seen that shit
You
on
finna fuck up
Facebook.
the whole economy.
That shit had me weak as fuck.
Nah, that shit.
That's too much, Luke.
No, I
That's
seen
the-
that shit on Facebook, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Abe Lincoln,
That's just
man.
crazy.
Shout
But
out
like,
Abe,
just
though.
just being, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is probably not the direction I should go with this, but just imagine, bro, like you own a plantation, okay?
Right.
And you can't do shit without the people working for you.
Oh yeah. But see, here's
So that's why
here's
I
where
don't
you get
know,
me.
it was, I don't know. Sometimes I think it was less of a like, they're not human, we have to keep them. Sometimes I think it was like they knew that their economy would crash.
I mean, yeah, you had some. It's like every system. Somebody gonna
But
take
there were
advantage
definitely
of
bad
it.
ones, no doubt.
Everybody gonna take advantage of the system somewhere. But no, you had some slave owners who was really just
Bad.
had some workers. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just my workers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They wasn't really like no slaves. They wasn't living in bad conditions. They wasn't doing none of that. But then you had some that was
Yeah.
like, nah, these my workers.
Didn't some, yeah.
But see, like,
didn't some of them stay though? Like once they
Yeah,
got
because
free?
if you had a good, if you lived on a good plantation, they wasn't beating y'all ass and doing all that raping and all that.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, now ain't they gonna give me a little check?
Why he laughing like that, bro?
Hey,
Cause just imagine, bro. They talking about some. Yeah, we gonna send you to this plantation. I heard they beat niggas. hey,
You
boss.
on
I'll be
one.
back. I'll be back in the morning, boss. Hey, look, you ain't gotta see me nowhere.
you know me, you don't want to
Get
go
right.
nowhere over there. I done heard what they did to Johnny.
That's like sending you to that. Hey, that's like sending you to that one family member that like don't give a fuck, like that drunk uncle
Hey,
that.
beat your ass for no reason. Yeah.
You're going over to Uncle Johnny's. No.
You just
Nah,
ain't,
but-
you just ain't Uncle Johnny grab your brother around the neck one time. Hey, your ass ain't trying to go for
I'm
Uncle
just
Johnny.
what if,
He told me
imagine
to-
when
he-
they sent that out though, like the emancipation deal. And,
bro.
and you get it through the mail, and it's like,
Do I tell them?
do we tell them or no?
Nah, you know how long we went for, because you know it wasn't no social
Imagine
media
somebody
shit.
pulling up and being like, "Hey, did you hear the news?" And the slave owner's like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck
Bro,
up!
you know how mad I
We
be?
do not talk about that shit here."
You know how mad I be? I'm over there picking cotton. My fingers hurting this shit. I see bro walking down the street. Hey man, you better get back over there, man. I'm gonna beat your ass. And he look, he's talking, man, I'm free. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Imagine
Everybody
the feeling though, like
You gonna
that's
look back talking
crazy.
about
Like,
Bro.
oh, boy, I be
That
hurt.
slavery shit, man. That shit, like, talk about some shit. Cause some people like, oh, there's other things that's worse. You know, other things happen to other people that was worse. That slavery shit truly was probably the worst shit that's ever happened.
Oh yeah.
yeah, slavery is bad
No,
as fuck.
but like-
yeah,
but-
hey, we
but-
would laugh at it and ha ha ha, but we're definitely not saying slavery is
no.
funny.
No,
or
I
cool,
joke
none of
about
that
slavery
shit.
all the time. I ain't gonna say I joke about slavery. I use slavery
No,
in
that's
jokes.
Yeah.
That's
all
a,
the
that's
time,
some
but
bad.
yeah.
That's some bad shit. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can't
no.
we can't never play like it ain't some bad shit. But
Yeah.
But like the thing is, what's fucked up to me is black people was selling black people. Like,
Africans were selling Africans.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta say it like that. My fault.
You gonna
Yeah.
make me get on my Charleston White. Then.
oh shit, yeah.
Africans were selling Africans. Black
But
people
I mean,
ain't never
that's,
sold black
but
people.
I mean, white people sold white people before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. But like,
Slavery is fucked up.
I mean, it's
I think
fucked up,
that's
no doubt,
that,
but
like no matter how
but
you
like-
try to dress
but
that shit
everybody-
up,
but,
that shit's
yeah,
fucked
no doubt,
up.
it's fucked up. But when people just try to put it all on white people, I'll be like, Africans were selling Africans. You can't just put it all on one person. But they had to come. They had to come from somewhere, and it was
But I mean,
majority
that
Africans.
doesn't make a shit to the person that got sold.
Oh,
though.
Yeah,
Oh,
because like
100%.
that's like the
It
very
doesn't
beginning
make a
of it.
fuck who sold
Yeah,
it.
you got to
Oh,
think
yeah.
about this
Yeah,
shit.
that's-
This shit went on for what 400 years.
Yeah, long.
So the Africans selling Africans was like the very basis of it way
Yeah.
back then. Where the white people come into it, where people like are mad at white people or whatever about the situation, is probably about 250 years in.
Where they how
You know what
they
I'm
like
saying?
probably
What-
how they were running
Exactly.
plantations.
They probably
Exactly.
like. I mean, maybe the Africans sold them just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got some workers.
But there's
Boom.
been
And then they
slaves
just
and
kinda-
servants and shit all throughout
Exactly,
history.
exactly.
But like, and it's one thing. Well, don't y'all don't kill me for this shit. But it's one thing to have a servant or a slave or something and treat them fairly.
Yeah.
I still don't think that's right,
Yeah.
me personally. But it's another thing to be like to treat other humans like they're not humans.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, like
So
I'm
at
telling
that
you, on the
point,
cruise,
it's
bro,
just-
on the cruise, I felt so bad. Like, there's one person that follows the old people around. They pay extra. Like, they go get their food for them and all that shit. And bro picked up like too many pieces of sausage. He said, hey, he said, I only wanted 2 sausages. Damn, man, the motherfucker ain't your slave. You paying?
Talking about the guys watching the
But
special
if you making money,
No,
you gonna do
fool.
what I say
No.
too though. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, the old. Oh no,
Yeah,
no. You
yeah.
talking about the old people that's wanting the
Yeah.
them nice people that were, bro. I'm convinced from just my carnival experience that people from other countries are probably a lot nicer than us. But I
Oh
don't know,
no
man.
doubt. I think they are. I just
Dude,
think
they are
it's
so cool. Like everybody you meet, everybody work on a carnival cruise ship. None of them are American, and like all the Americans on the boat are just like assholes. Like I just see like the most wildest shit sometimes, and then it's just like this nice person is just like, okay, we'll clean up after them. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I think we get the luxury over here of growing up our whole life. Like even if you grow up in like not such a good condition over here,
Right.
it's nowhere near
Right.
a pretty decent condition, you know, wherever they coming from for the most part. I just went to the DR for the first time. And
Where's that?
Yeah. What is
Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And they was,
We're slow.
That's why them kids be so good at baseball.
yeah, they over there practicing with not shit.
A
basically.
fucking
You know
bottle
what I'm
cap, a
saying?
bottle cap, and a fucking broomstick.
If you can hit that with that, then you can hit a ball.
Well, I mean,
with
I'm just
that.
saying, like, but there's like a technique in throwing that hoe. Like, they made a game. Like somebody profit off that shit. But like they done made a game. It's called Batea.
Batea.
It's called Batea. That's what they call it over there.
Hmm.
But
And they
it's like a
whack
bottle
it.
cap, and the coaches bought that shit for us. For 3 straight weeks, we was in there swinging our asses off. Could not hit this hoe.
I whacked
But-
that bottle cap
But
right now.
I mean, you
One
might.
try.
Get a bottle cap. Get a broomstick.
One try.
Set the camera up.
I don't think the room's big enough.
But no, man, no. So everybody over there, like once you leave the resorts and all that type of shit,
Yeah.
you start to see like, damn, like they got 60, 50 people on a damn minivan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
That's
hanging
when
off
we
the-
get on those excursions,
we go on them
on the
excursions?
cruises. We go to different places. We was like in Honduras. We was in Mexico.
Honduras was like really, really like I thought
Honduras
it was
was
gonna be nice.
crazy as fuck.
It's like poor, like real bad. Like they ain't got no rules in driving.
Dude,
Like,
they ain't got
there's
no
not
rules on driving
one
and shit, yeah.
traffic. There's not one traffic deal. And then like they pull in this like old Toyota Tacoma, and it's got like policia on the side and shit. And it's like, dude, they're in the back with ARs and shit, like just
And
going
like,
down the road,
they're
like
telling us
6 of them.
And like dude's like saying this shit all casual. I guess
He's like-
I guess he's got a good. He's like, well, that's the school, and I guess it's normal to him. It's a fucking old ass rundown building.
No.
They got these dirty ass school clothes on.
Well,
I'm
they
like,
work shifts there. Like a kid can go to school between like 8 in the morning to 12, or they can go to school from like 4 to 8. And like when you're at school, you're at school, but in like you're outside of your shift,
You're working.
you can go work. These is kids. Like the
like
kid,
that.
we
Like,
got out of there.
Makes you
but-
look back at it and see like, damn,
You had it
we got
easy
made.
and shit, yeah.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I think people in other countries probably think that we are just, I don't know, just straight up assholes. They got to, man.
Like, I
No
still think
doubt.
it's-
I just think the moral values and shit, like from a little baby over there or anywhere pretty much besides here, is just so different, bro. Like
Well, I feel like when you get up, when I say up, like when we get so ahead as far as like we have way more shit than they have and shit like that, you just like, I don't know. We don't really know what it's like to really need some shit. Like,
Right.
and so you get to worrying about other shit. Like, that's why there's like the topics that go on in the news and shit, all the shit some of these people are worried about. It's like, bro, if we were struggling hard enough, we wouldn't have time to worry about
ain't
that
worry
shit.
about that
bro.
shit for
we
real.
wouldn't worry about that
Yeah.
shit like they do here.
I think about that shit all the time though, bro. Like when you flip, if you really watch the news and flip on the news and like, I was watching the news over there at nighttime and shit.
Yeah.
And they were showing, you know, American shit. But it wasn't nothing like
We'll be here.
the news you watch if you watch the news in America. So I'm watching that shit or whatever, and they showing like Mineral Springs, North Dakota, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all this shit or whatever. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice place. You know, they doing nice shit in the community, parades and shit, or whatever. You flip on the news in
Oh,
America.
no, we don't do all that here.
Nah,
No,
ain't
no,
none of
shit.
that shit going on, man. So I think
we just had a parade.
people
That's fighting
outside,
that
people outside the country might think America might be a little cushy and shit, but the people who've been over here and shit, I think they think we all assholes.
Yeah.
Like,
100%. I think we probably are the rudest country.
it depends on what you think is rude. Because
Yeah.
some of they shit they don't think is rude.
Yeah.
But you can get that if you
Culture
just
is
go up
crazy,
north.
bro. Culture really
Yeah.
is crazy, bro. Because like you don't know, like in other places, a handshake may mean something different. You know, like just something simple like that.
Like a little head nod.
Nods are
Yeah,
different.
head nods is way
It's
different.
just so it's like you think you just gave somebody the what's up. You may have just like called his family goats or some shit. And now like you're fucking
They on your
mortal
ass.
enemies and shit. Fuck you! I know goat. It's like damn man,
All right,
I'm just
go
saying
fucker,
what
my
up.
bad, homeboy.
Being up north though, even just being up north, like, cause all the hunting, like since I've gotten into hunting, just being up north is so different. Like, you know, if I'm around here or if I'm anywhere, it's in my DNA. I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say.
They don't do that there, huh?
Anybody I pass by, hell no. You can pass by 50 people and one person might say something to you.
I think the most north I've ever been was maybe Missouri. Damn, that's not high, is it? That's not very
Missouri.
far up. Missouri.
That's south.
That's south. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been anywhere higher than Missouri.
I'm going
Is
to
Georgia higher than Missouri?
I'm going to
It's still
Indiana.
in the south. You
I
ain't
was, in,
crossed
I
the
was right.
Dixie.
I was at Fort Benning, Georgia.
Yeah, still would have been locked up. You ain't get free yet, bro.
I'm going to Indiana, the tip top of Indiana next year.
Yeah,
And
that's north as fuck.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know, I just can't imagine like people act so different. Like,
Yeah, my homeboy played baseball up there. He's like basically his college is a liberal arts school, and so like the roads and like Indiana's really like still like a big Amish type place. Like you got your driving lane, and then they got the horses,
The buggy lane.
and the buggy lane.
Yeah.
Walmart, they got a fucking place to park your buggy and your horses. Somebody gonna be out there feeding your goddamn horses while you in there getting groceries.
What the fuck?
And like my homeboy Ben, he was like feeding the horse one day, and the dude came out and was like, "Hey, get away from my horse." He was like, "The fuck? Like, bro, I'm feeding the horse. Like, there's feed here." And like they like had started a whole beef. Ben called him a bitch and some more shit, and I was like, "God damn."
Fucking with the Amish.
Yeah, fucking with the Amish people.
I mean, what they gonna do? Pull out a gun? They can't use them hoes.
They pull out the motherfucking slingshot.
Beat your ass with some sticks, you know what I'm saying? Some sticks and rocks and beat your ass.
I'm sure they got some type of method to fuck your ass up with. I went to Tulsa, and that's not north at all. That is a whole different place.
Yep. Everywhere it's so crazy how you can, and it ain't gotta go far. But everywhere you go, it's so different.
I mean, even Dallas is.
Bro, Texarkana to New Boston is way different.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that till I started
zoo.
getting friends that was
From
in New Boston.
You're like, what?
That's them zoo babies.
The zoo babies. What is that shit? But anyways, I don't want to lose no New Boston.
Because it's because they used
Y'all
to,
cool, man.
Y'all
Y'all
cool, it's just different. It's just
Why
way
they call
different.
themselves zoo babies? They used to work. They used to have a zoo out there, so like they just call themselves a zoo baby.
I mean, you go to Hope, and you go to Hope is different. You know,
Oh, yeah.
everywhere, anywhere you go is different.
Everything got
Fuck
like a
Hope.
different.
I hate Hope. That's
vibe
a
to it.
terrible place.
I can't lie to you, I ain't never really had no business in Hope.
You're lucky.
I don't think I ever have. Might have
Damn,
went.
I was tripping. I was gonna say some real dumb ass shit. I was gonna say, fam, how north is Florida? But
How north is?
bro.
I think I've been pretty north. Where's Florida hitting on this?
Not north at all.
I was gonna fuck
I
up.
didn't realize how big Florida was. I just drove across almost all of Florida. That shit was stupid.
We went to Miami. That shit was fun.
yeah,
We had a lot of
Y'all
fun.
didn't
man.
drive, did y'all?
we flew.
no, we
Hell,
flew.
Right.
We flew.
So I
And then
didn't-
our Airbnb
We
got
flew
canceled.
Spirit, bro. We was testing.
I ain't
we was
mad at
testing
Spirit.
Motherfucking.
Hey,
I don't give a damn
Hey,
how
I've
much
never
money I
flown
ever come
anything.
across. You can catch me on that yellow motherfucker.
Hey, I promise you. hey, them bitches started arguing on the hoe. We all looking around each other. They over here delaying the flight and
Look.
shit. We over here like, hey, bitch.
If I ain't got,
Get your shit together.
Come on, bitch.
We got shit to do.
Here's the thing. The bitch that was arguing, she shut up. Her friend kept on going.
They kicked her off the
They
plane.
kicked the damn friend out. They said, you want to go with your friend? She said, hell no.
Hell no, I got shit. I got somewhere to
Oh,
be.
you not mad at me? I done stuck up for you, bitch.
you crazy? I ain't going nowhere.
Bitch, when I get this next flight, it's your ass when I see you.
Hey, why y'all think people hate on Spirit like that?
Because it's
Bro,
such a cheaper
but
airline.
I don't
It
know,
ain't
bro.
cheaper as shit. That shit is not cheap.
It be feeling
They
cheap.
be feeling cheaper.
Look,
But when we be in them flights, bro, and we hit like turbulence for like 45 minutes straight, I really.
But have
do
you ever
be-
rode on a different kind of plane?
Yeah.
yeah.
They flew me on American
it the
Airlines to
same?
Fort Benning.
Is it the same?
It was cool.
It's a little bit
So it's-
more room. That's it.
It was nicer on the inside of the
Yeah,
plane.
but I
was
mean,
nicer.
turbulence is still turbulence.
Bro, I done flew every airline damn near out there.
Yeah,
You
they're
go
all
fuck
the
with that
same
Spirit
too.
Bruh.
every time.
Give me if I ain't got my bow, if I ain't got my gun, none of that with me. Give me Spirit.
So tell me, so
So if you're
break that down to
moving
me.
guns and shit, you've got to check them in
And
and all that
pay.
shit and pay and
How
all
much you gotta
that.
pay?
Spirit gonna bust your ass for every single thing. Period. Ain't nothing like when I buy my
So
American.
when you bring your gun, I guess you gotta have it unloaded.
Yeah.
You gotta have it in a whole
can't
different
have
case.
can't have the ammo
In the
in
same-
the same case as the strap. Gotta have it in a hard case. Gotta be locked with a key, not a combination.
Damn.
God,
But I get it.
So if your ass gotta bust somebody on that plane, you gotta. God damn it,
You
they-
cannot. That hoe, it's got hoe going
Bro, I
underneath the
keep
plane.
getting-
You can't
I-
have that hoe with you.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Speaking of like being at the airport and shit, bro, why do I get searched every fucking time?
Because
them
they
tattoos.
stereotyping, man.
It's that tattoo. It's some tattoos.
Man, we get on the boat. We're trying to get on the boat, bro.
Bro, this motherfucker Joe, we done pissed him off on the ride down there. Bro's already like fed up with me and Big Tony. Me and Big Tony over here, me and Tony in the front seat, Joe in the back seat. Joe keep nodding off. Now, you done been on a road trip with Joe. Next time you drive, let this motherfucker sleep. When he wake up, he a little drama bitch.
I be mad, bro. I don't wake up happy, bro.
So, bro, woke
that's
up-
something that has to develop.
Yeah,
Bro, woke
That take
up
time.
and like walk to the fucking shuttle bus. I'm over here talking to this bitch over here, and Tony's like, "Do your Louisiana accent, act like you're from Louisiana." So I'm over here doing this, and I can see Joe. He's over here like,
I just hate when Luke go out of town and start lying, bro.
Why?
not?
What
He's
do
a
you
whole
mean?
different-
'Cause
He's a whole different person.
nowhere
like,
is
in
out of
Miami.
town, basically. Because I guess if you give a different name, it don't matter.
"Yeah, Ricky,
Oh yeah, that's Ricky.
Oh, Ricky.
Or Ron Shiesty.
Ron Shiesty."
That's Ron Shiesty on Ricky Ranchero, baby.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Not for real. But no, we was on the hoe and I started
tell him
talking,
I'm
I started
the
talking to this
Cavalier
girl or
trailer
whatever.
park.
And Joe's over here already just fed up with me and shit. So we show up at the right time so we could just walk right through. So we walk right through and we're all getting through and I go through and I walk around the corner and Joe's wife was almost, "Where's Joe?" I said, "Oh, that motherfucker getting checked."
Well, the dog sniffed me. Bro, and y'all want to know the craziest thing, bro? My first thought, because even when you don't have nothing, you always have to go through your head and be like I don't do no drugs. I've been sober for months at this time. I'm like, bro, what in the fuck? Like, what could they have on me? So I'm going through my checklist. I said, fuck, what did Luke put in my bag? I said, this motherfucker, did he do me like
Damn,
this?
did you really? Did you really?
I had the thought. I can't lie. I'm sorry, people.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They smoke. We went what? When did we go on that flag football trip? When it,
That was before.
yeah, they broke some weed down in the back seat of my truck.
You think I got on my bag?
Hell yeah.
No way.
No, I don't
Fam,
think so.
what?
No
Well, the
way.
dog got me. I don't smoke, so I was like, bro, what?
But
the,
you
what
was sitting in the back seat though. You went to
Yeah.
sleep in the back seat. It could have been in your jeans.
that was where that was sitting.
Could have been.
I wouldn't even ride with him. I
That'd be
didn't even
crazy.
like being around. But anyways,
It don't bother me.
they
Yeah.
pulled me. They pulled me into this room, and bro was like, "All right." And I don't know. I'm sure everybody tells him this. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna find shit. Like I'm talking to him, and I'm like, he's like, undo it, like, cause I had what killed me is I had my bag all perfectly.
That's my
packed.
biggest fucking shit.
I
hate
had
right
that
there.
shit. I had it how I wanted it,
Bro,
man.
put my shit back.
And
too.
no, that is not how you
Nope.
put it back.
Nope.
And I know everybody's waiting on me. I don't got the time to like reorganize all my shit. I had hats in there because I had my hats at the top in just the right space so I could bring like 5 hats. Because I'm gonna wear a different hat every night.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Got to.
Like I got my dinner hat. I got a hat I might
Yep.
go play basketball in. I don't mind sweating in. I got a hat for a white shirt, a hat for a black shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wear hats. My shit was all crumpled up and shit. I'm mad as fuck.
He walked around that corner mad as fuck. Why the fuck I get fucking searched? I said, probably all them goddamn tattoos, you goddamn convict. He's talking about something, man, fuck you. I mean, we kind of like argued. We walked on. We get on the fucking boat, get to our room, set our shit up in our room. He's like, I want to go play ball. Bet. Walk around the corner. God damn, this shit loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas done stuck a whole zip on that hoe.
Oh yeah.
He talking about some, yeah, bro, I had that shit in my bag. How?
You just,
Yeah.
you just can't be the one to get hit. They be risking. I ain't willing to risk a damn thing. I tell you that.
I smoked
right
weed
now.
several times on that boat.
Like my mom, she orders in bottles. And
So
then
you finna bust your mama shit out on?
I mean, what the fuck they gonna do? The fuck?
She ain't going back.
She going back. But they sell it. I mean, they sell it on Amazon.
But what
You
kind,
literally-
what kind of man will throw his mama under
That's
the bus?
crazy.
That's
It's not my mom, it's
a
my
cha-
aunt on
a
my dad's
character
side.
check.
It's my aunt on my dad's
your
side.
aunt on your dad's side.
Yeah,
but you started the story and said my mom.
I mean, I messed up, man. I got confused. I got confused.
That's that Liberty Allo coming at you. There.
you said
So, boom.
cum fuzzled? That was an interesting word.
Confuzzled.
I don't think that means that.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean, then, Joe?
I don't know what cum fuzzled means, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
But no. So basically, you pour your liquor or whatever. So you get vodka. It look like water. You pour it in the hoe, and then you get like a blow dryer and blow dry around the thing, and it reseals the hoe.
Yeah,
And
like
you bring a
wine.
whole case of water on that hoe. Being the hoe got fucking 32 bottles of vodka on that hoe.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to sneak in no alcohol. If I'm going on a cruise, I'm gonna have
Just
that
drink package.
The drink package. That's what
If
I
you
had.
get the drink package, like that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, except for
Man.
unless you're Tony. Tony's
I
like,
ain't-
bro, I got one more drink, bro. I'm not even fucked up. I'd be like, all right. You just
Yeah, that
been
shit
drinking
is
the wrong
insane.
shit.
That shit is insane.
I'm like,
bro.
you just he'd wake up in the morning telling us, you trying to go get a drink?
I'm
I'm
it's
trying to
hard
shake
for
back
me
from
to-
last night.
This was my first sober cruise, bro, and I had a lot of fun. But like the other ones, bro, I'm talking about when 10 o'clock roll around, you about 11 or you 15 drinks in, you are fucked up.
That's the thing about me right there too. Like I can't do the back to back to back to back. Like if I'm gone for 5 days, I can't go 5 days.
We hitting
strong.
that shit.
You can't
We-
go 5
bro,
days strong?
I
If I
can't,
got
bro.
the drink card,
I ain't no drinker. I drink, but I ain't no drinker.
I was a drinker, heavy, and you got to wait 5 minutes. Shit, I'll drink it at the fucking bar, and I'll be asking her, how long it been? It's been 2.5 minutes. Oh shit.
Gotta wait.
All right. Well, I'll be like, well, let me know when my 5 is up, and make me another one, please.
But then you find
Fuck
the real
that.
cool ones, and they make you some spiked drinks.
Yeah, you say that until it's fucking midnight and you're on a ship in the middle of the ocean and everything's fucking spinning and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
This was the first cruise I didn't throw up on. I wonder if that shit
I threw
correlates.
Up on that. I threw
No,
up
that
on that
definitely
hoe.
correlates.
Yeah,
I threw up on that hoe.
bro, it is nothing
You
worse.
threw up from the seasickness or from the alcohol?
No,
From
the
alcohol.
Okay.
Alcohol. I got slizzard. Like so I ain't gonna lie to you. He's getting older in life. His wife's getting older in life. Tony's getting older in life. They got kids. They not trying to go out and party like I am. I was the youngest motherfucker in the friend group on the cruise. I was out there at the little club, damn near every other night. I'm fucked up. I come back to my room. I'm knocking on Tony's door. I ain't hearing shit. I'm like, damn, my boy Tony went to sleep. That's some hoe ass shit. So I try to lay down, and I'm like laying there, and the room's
Yeah.
spinning. I said, yeah, gotta go.
Gotta go.
So here's a fucked up part about it. When you flush the toilet on a cruise, that motherfucker's like a vacuum.
Yep.
So I'm on the cruise and I throw up and I got scared as hell. I was like, oh shit. So I went over there. I went to sleep. I woke up, hung over than a hoe. I pissed Joe off the night before. We pissed each other off.
That tends to happen.
And we
Like
walked.
that, sound like
And I'm
that's
sitting, I'm over there hungover. I'm drinking the water and shit. And I see him walk out in his drawers. He talking about some. I said,
We had the connecting balconies. We had 3 rooms that all had balconies, so we could all connect our shit. Well, Luke wouldn't open his door.
I'm not opening my shit.
Luke would go through Tony's door because they had a connecting room or whatever that
I got
just
locked
had
out
a
of my room
door.
12 times.
Got locked out of his room like 12 times.
They made me sign a paper the fourth
the door
time.
was slamming. All you hear Luke say, "Fuck!" 'Cause
Every time.
his key would be in his room, and he'd have to go to the nice.
So I started putting shirts through.
What was bro's name? What was our dude's name?
Oh, goddamn.
It had an E
Q.
in it.
No.
What was
he
it?
said he had an E in it. He said Q.
It had an E in it. Oh hell yeah!
Q-U-E.
No, his name was not Q,
That's
bro.
crazy.
It was
right there.
something.
I don't know. One of
You
the
want to
girls.
call somebody?
No, that's the one you're gonna use it for.
What?
This is what was that game show where you could call somebody?
Lifeline. Who
Yeah,
wants
this
to be a
Lifeline.
millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire? They don't do that no more, do they? Or they still do that?
I don't know. That's the man. When I pop on TV,
P.
P. Yeah. I don't know what his name we called him
I don't
P.
know. He said Q. His name P. What the fuck?
Yeah, stupid ass. I don't
man,
know where you
same
got
thing
that
you
other
did.
letter from.
that ain't what you said. E.
don't
He said Q. That's
Okay, but
P
his
is
name
closer
P.
to
Where
E
you get
than
the
Q.
from?
Where I get the E from? You mean?
You said Q.
No, you said Q.
Oh.
See,
That's
that's
crazy.
That is what it's like to
Where'd you
argue
get-
with
where'd you
Luke.
get the E
That
at?
is
Where did you get
where's my camera at? What it's like to argue with Luke is when Luke will say what he said and say, "Why did you say that?"
Fam, where'd you get the E from though?
P like the
Okay.
sound, like PEE.
There's an E at the end of Q.
That's
All
crazy
right.
right there.
We're not gonna play like you
That's
really think that,
crazy.
Luke.
So if you're in a queue for a game,
Yeah, but you don't pronounce it that way.
I do. Q. What are you supposed to say? Quay?
Yeah,
The fuck?
that's not what I'm saying. Look, I'm saying you're pronouncing it right, but you don't pronounce like the E sound. I was hearing the E sound in his name. P. I knew it had an E in it.
It's got an E in it. Q.
Holy.
Well,
Luke will circle back the argument. Say
what the fuck I
and
thought was
say
right.
what I said earlier and be
And
like,
sometimes if I get Joe on the right days,
It'll work.
he'll be like, "Did I really say that shit? Hell yeah, you said that shit."
Nah.
And I'll be right for the
That's a
next
wrap
30
on
minutes.
you.
He'll be like, "Oh God, I didn't say that."
Hey, what's going on? It's Joe Teel from Addicted to Arguing podcast, and we use Texarkana Podcast Studio for our show. It's been a great experience from the start. All we have to do is show up and talk. And so if you're looking to start your own podcast, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you check them out and book your session today. You don't have the hassle of recording yourself and buying cameras and buying microphones. You show up, you talk, and you let him do the rest.
But for the next part of this little podcast, we're gonna talk about making a trip down to Longview.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna make a trip down Longview.
Trip down.
So we got a little team together. We play a little bit of flag football. We go out there. We in Pine Tree. We on this old ass turf field.
That turf sucked
This
ass.
this shit ain't fucking been.
It was concrete.
It ain't been fucking maintenance in years. Shit's rough. It's like razor blades. It's hot as fuck outside. 105.
Boy, I tore my knee up. I went to grab somebody's flag and had the short tights on, and my knee.
Well, we lose the first game. We got our doing beat in, real bad by some teams that be fucking playing for real. So we get together. We all start talking. Second game we come out, beat the fuck out of these dudes. Third game we won again, right?
No, third game we played the team that we beat the second game.
Yeah, we had to play them back to back. We beat them, and then so when we beat them, me and my boy right here, we was on some shit. I don't know what got into our system. We started fucking some shit up. So me and him was playing balls to the wall. We was not going home. So we
but it was 105 that day,
Bro,
By 11, this was like by 11, it was 105.
After that game, they were like, "Y'all got like a 30-minute window." So we're like, "Oh fuck, we ain't got no more shit. We got to go get some drinks." So we all ride to the store. We all go get a case of water and everything. We start playing this last game. Well, we done sat down too long. Our body ain't ready to shake back. After about 4 or 5 plays, me and him come out. He over here, I'm drinking my water. He over here pouring this shit on his head. I'm like, yeah, bro's not okay, but fuck it, we gonna ride. We end up getting our ass beat that last game.
So hot, bro. Well, I mean, like, because we just gave out.
We gave
the
up.
other team had a bye. It was 20-19 at halftime.
Yeah.
We was only down
Yeah.
by 1 point. We really was giving them buckets.
Yeah.
But he
Bruh.
played a factor, definitely. So it's super hot. We finna die. So it's like, we lose, it's like, okay, it's really not that big of a deal. Because, like, at
So we
that
lose-
point,
so we
we
lose-
played 4 games in a row.
But here's the fucked up part about it. I'm playing, my boy over here, I can tell he can't take it no more. I'm over here, I jump up in the air, I block a ball, and like I came down and my hamstring started cramping. I said, yeah, bro, I'm out. So I start scooting to the sideline. And then it's like, hey, somebody come pick your bitch up. And I'm over here on the ground. I'm hurting shit. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Like, I'm talking my shit. They could have stomped me out right then and right there, fam. But they didn't. You know,
I wish they would have.
You know, I was trying to stand on business. But I was trying to stand on business, but my hamstring was fucked up.
Bruh.
This motherfucking sodas you drink.
So we start going on the way home. I'm on the way home. I got my left leg extended all the way out. This whole cramping. I'm driving. I'm fucking around with Joe. We driving back and forth. And I just see him lock the brakes up real quick. I said, what the fuck is wrong with him? So I just go by real slow. I call him. Everything all right? Nick cramping up, fam.
Yeah, so Nick was riding with me. You didn't eat that morning.
No.
Because like everybody was
just
bullshitting
talked
about what
about
time to
it.
leave. And so like by the time we got to going, like it was like we were gonna show up
Get out the
play.
car.
and get out the
play.
car and go play. And so Nick hadn't ate. I went to Burger King. I was like, bro, I don't care if I'm late. I'm gonna eat.
I stopped by
Burger King. And I was
McDonald's.
still the first one there. So I don't know. Shout to white people because we be showing up on time. But
That's a little racist, don't you think?
huh?
Huh?
White people are punctual as fuck. I don't give a damn.
I was on time too.
He was
I
there
mean,
too.
I just didn't eat because of it. I should have been late.
I'm not
Yeah, you
gonna
should've been
lie-
late,
I'm not
should've
gonna
said,
lie- I'm not
fuck.
gonna lie to you, my boy. Who was late today?
And it got me. I went, what happened? I said, I need a snack. I don't care if I'm late.
Yeah,
That's the only
I
thing.
guess that's the moral of the story.
Look,
Is it don't matter if you
check
late.
me
Get that
out.
food.
Check me
Nutri-Grain.
out. Check me out.
Tasty
Look.
fruit flavor.
I showed up today. I was maybe 3 minutes late because of this, and I don't regret the shit. Because this was beautiful and a magical moment.
Don't regret the shit.
Hey man, put it back up there again.
I would hate-
Hey, turn your water around.
I would almost hate to say a magical moment in my mouth.
Core and Kellogg's. We're gonna at you in our next TikTok video.
Oh, Lord.
Get
Don't
us a
say no
sponsor.
brand names. You can get us.
What do you mean? This free advertisement, man.
I guess. I guess we talked about slavery and some more shit. We're gonna get a.
That's why I said TikTok
Kellogg's
clip.
like, yeah, we can't touch
Out of
them
there.
when
That's
it's
why I
in
said
football.
TikTok clip. That's why I said TikTok clip.
Oh, Lord.
But no, man, I didn't eat that morning.
So bro's down. I don't know. We get in the car.
I was
The
down
funniest
bad.
part to me is like bro's back starts like it's not funny, but looking back it's funny. Like in the
The
moment,
funniest part to me, it's not funny, bro.
No, but-
yeah,
Hey,
the funniest
at
part.
the time, the shit wasn't funny, but it's funny now.
It's funny now.
it's-
bro is like for like 10 minutes straight, bro just does not stop moving, and I'm like, bro, it's tweaking. I'm like, damn, like I can tell you're in a bad spot. And he just can't get comfortable because like his back. You say, do you say okay, your back would get good, then his leg would go bad. So then he'd stretch out his leg and make his back go. So like, bro was fuck. So he was like, pull the car over. I got to stretch. I'm like, shit. But we are nowhere near home. Like this, we might be 20 minutes from this game. And I think when you got in the car, you realized that you'd overdid it. All right. So it was like, oh shit. So like, bro, I'm
Facts.
looking at, I can see the white like salt on. He's wearing a black t-shirt. Why did we wore black
We
that
wore
day
black,
too?
too.
Black.
Yep.
God,
Stupid boys.
I don't know why I had a white tee on.
we've done smarter shit before. I know. Didn't you have your belly out?
Yeah.
It's like a signature look move.
Facts. Gotta embrace it.
But anyways,
It's cold now. It's fat nigga season.
so bro was like, I let bro get out.
Hit a
He-
nigga up.
He stretched. Oh yeah.
Light
Keep-
skin magic.
You keep him warm at night, huh, Luke?
Don't. Never mind. That's like.
So bro get out the car and stretch. He like, fam, that's really not helping. So we need. He's like, all right, next gas station we gotta stop. I'm like, all right, bet, no problem. So we get in the car, bro. It's like it was probably like what another 10, 15
Yeah,
minutes. The
probably.
next stop is Ore City, a trip down to Ore City.
His favorite place.
Yep.
Bro,
So we
PTSD.
finally I pulled. I see a gas station. I'm like, that one look good. And he was like, yeah. He was like, bro, I want some pickle juice. He said, I feel like if I get some pickle juice in me, stop the cramping, I'll shake back.
And a banana.
And a banana.
I was looking
So
for
we
both
get in there. We get in there, bro, and we park, and we park far away.
Because the gas station
Because
was
the gas-
weird. Like, yeah.
It was set up weird, and there was like a fucking biker gang out front and shit. And I was like, oh shit. So I was like, bro said he want to stop. Here we fucking go. So we go in the store, and I'm looking around for shit. I'm trying to get me like a Gatorade, because I mean, I feel bad too. I played all these games too, but like just not. I don't think maybe not to the point y'all was feeling. And fam just started. He asked for pickle juice. Y'all got pickle juice? They said no. It was like I could tell it was like something switched off in his brain.
yeah.
It was just like fuck this whole situation. They don't got no pickle juice. I'm down bad. So bro was like, he started kind of like stumbling around, and he told me like, I'm trying to remember how you said it. It was like, I'm about to go to the car. I was like, what? He said, I'm gonna go pass out in the car. In my head, I'm like, damn. I mean, realistically, I'd probably rather you pass out in the store than in my black vehicle in 105-degree heat, bro. Like, you might die in that motherfucker. So, bro bro, just like I feel like you may have something in your hand. You just put it down, huh?
I know I had that shit because I still had that shit at the hospital.
Did you?
Did you ever pay for it?
That blue Powerade.
You pay for it?
Hell no.
So, bro,
That was like a consolation prize.
this shit was like, this was like, they felt bad on you.
Here's your Gatorade.
So, fam, this is like some shit from like you like from what like Ridiculousness or something, or like fucking America's Funniest Videos or whatever. Bro, take two solid steps as he's like. 'Cause first of all, he like flings the gas
door went
station
wide
door
open. That bitch
He
was
said,
light.
"Phew," had like a bell on it. It was like ding 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 ding. And fam just took one step, and the next step just didn't fucking happen. And bro just wham crashed the fuck out. And I'm like, damn, because so I just put my shit on the cabinet, not the cabinet, the counter, and I ran outside. And the biker dudes was like, it was like two of them and a lady. And this whole time I think this lady worked at the gas station. I ain't gonna lie, she looked like a lady that worked at the gas station.
Hey, I can still hear her voice right now too, bro.
Yeah.
Her voice will never be out of my head.
Yeah. So I was like, this whole time so I'm on the phone with 911, and I'm like, what's the address here? And she's like, I don't know. And in my head, I just remember it being a strange phone. I was like, this bitch work at the gas station, don't know the address here. Like, no wonder she worked at the fucking gas station. So anyways, I was like, bro, I probably shouldn't say that. But she's like, I don't know the address here. And I was like, well, anyways, we're in Ore City. This is this. So I'm talking to the damn 911. Bro's like, bro, but this is like, bro, pop up like a zombie. Because we got him like laid up. And like he was leaned against like the biker dude's leg, I think at one point. And bro just pop up like the Undertaker at one point, like out the gas. And it's like, he's like, I'm gonna hop in the cooler. So we're right beside a fucking ice machine, dude. Like a fucking, a cooler where you get the bags of ice. Fam, fling the door. Fam, I don't know what it was. Bro's giving out and he's just flinging doors open. Every door that comes in bro path is just getting like fucking fucked off. So fam flings that bitch open and jumps into the damn ice bag deal.
Hey.
Well, I'm like, I can't make this shit up at this point. I'm on the phone with 911. I said, he got in the, because the nurse had came up too.
Yeah, the nurse. The lady was the nurse.
She was like, she's like, we got to get him out of there. He's going to go into shock. I'm like, how much you weigh?
I'm 260, 270. Hey, somewhere in there.
Oh, well, about 6 foot, baby.
Yeah, 6'1", 6'2".
Holy shit, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm looking around. It's going to take me and the biker bros to get fam out of this damn... The
biker bros?
The biker bros.
Bro,
we're on the phone with 911. We can't get 911 to go. We look over, and there's like this Christus... Like, I don't know if it's not St. Michael's, it's wherever their hospital
it's
around
just
there.
some Christus
It's like
shit,
a
yeah.
fucking shed, and it just has an ambulance in it. And I was like, wow, that's kind of lucky. Like, it's right across the street. I look across the street, these two women are getting into the truck at like fucking turtle speeds. Like, they're just moseying on. It was just a fucking Sunday stroll. So bro hop on the bike like fucking Sons of Anarchy and just you say you still remember it too.
Oh,
Just,
he just-
fam,
he
just
spit that bitch out on me.
he did, spit the tires and all that shit. Went over there and was like, hey, you got to get over there.
Bro.
So the ambulance gets over there and they're like, damn, like, cause like on the phone they were telling us to take his shirt off, and bro was like act like he was gonna square up with us. He's like, y'all not taking my shirt off. I said, well, looks like the shirt's staying on, boys. Cause I'm not finna, that's what I told him. I said, I'm not finna take his shirt off. He don't want me to take his shirt off. Y'all got me fucked up.
Bro, I don't even know why they're trying. I'm like, what the fuck? They trying to take my shirt off? Like, that shit don't even make sense, bro. I'm dying, nigga.
Don't
Like,
make sense now?
hell no, still don't make sense.
What was going through your head? Like, now first, why did you think the car was gonna be better?
Look, this is what I was thinking right here. Cause I didn't pass out before. I've been doing this football shit for a long time in the heat. You know, this ain't my first time passing out. When I overdo it, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never pushed it to that extent though, but
They say when you get heat exhaustion that you're more prone to it in the future.
Exactly. So I'm just like, shit, nigga not finna die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I'm finna pass out. You know what I'm saying? I just need, if I can pass out in the car, shit, we can go to Texarkana. You know
You
what I'm
thought
saying?
I was
Like,
gonna drive you home passed out.
but I was just gonna be asleep. You know, it wasn't like I was gonna be dead.
But you gotta think about it. What if my boy Joe, like, he don't see you move for a minute and Joe, like, take a left turn and you just, and you're not breathing. And then Joe over here like this.
I see me personally.
Be personal.
I'm glad you passed out in public.
Yeah.
Because then there was like 15 people there to help.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
If we were just driving down the road and you just passed out,
the
I'd have
next
been
city's like 10
all
minutes
right.
away.
Yeah.
And then
Given the
he's like,
state that I ended up being in, like, finding out everything from the hospital and shit, I'm glad I didn't get to the car.
Yeah.
Just thank God. I guess that was, that was probably.
I don't
God's
think I
will
would have left
or
with you
whatever.
in the condition you were
But
in, though, fam.
I was like, damn, I can just go pass out in the whip. You know what I'm saying? I got the Gatorade. Hey, I got the Powerade. I can go pass out in the whip.
I ain't got too much sugar.
Shit,
in it.
we gonna get to the crib. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm thinking. But shit.
What's bad is that bro took off his cleats
Oh, bro.
and fam was in some slides.
Bro, the slides broke as
And
fuck.
the slides were broke. He played foot. You gotta think of the condition of this man's feet. And I felt bad for him. I had like what they call that when you get anxiety from just being around somebody in a fucked up situation.
A secondhand.
Secondhand. I had secondhand stress for his feet at this moment, bro. Because he played 4 games of football on the world's worst patch of turf I've ever seen in 105-degree heat. And then he had the dogs out.
Had the dogs all the way out, fam. Then not only do I have the dogs out, when I fucking fell, the shit broke. And so when your slide break,
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
it folded under?
all my shit, all my toes and
what-
just slid through the parking lot.
There was black blood on his feet.
Yes, fam. I'm talking about. So my shit, it's already broke.
It was really the slide's fault.
Yeah,
I would go as far as say that the slides did you bad, bro.
Listen, when I hit that ground,
I'm a realist.
I
I
ain't
don't think
gonna lie
it's
to
because he
you.
didn't pick his foot up high enough off the ground.
It wasn't no picking shit up. Hey,
At that point,
I done been hit by a bunch. I done been hit by some high level football players. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When I hit that damn ground, bro, that shit was the hardest shit I have ever felt in my life. Like
What do they do when they announce the starters and shit in football and they say what college is? I just see a
Yeah.
picture of the ground
The
pops
parking
up.
lot.
It's just like Texas.
ground?
The ground.
gas
Texas.
station parking lot,
Gas
or
station
shit.
Or city's finest. Gas station parking lot. Knocked out Nick Reed.
Bro, I hit that ground and it instantly, like, hitting the ground really gave me a little boost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh, shit, I done passed that out here. I was like this, like, on that hoe. Because I smacked, my shit was like this, bro. Shit all
Was there
cut
an
up.
awning over it though?
No.
No.
Oh, I know that shit was
Hell
high.
Fam is in the sun
Bro.
on the pavement. It was asphalt. It wasn't
Bro.
even concrete. It was asphalt.
All I know is these
Black.
bikers.
Yes.
Oh, I know that shit was hot.
Bro, it was hot.
And I just kept thinking I had more secondhand stress. I was like, bro, I wonder how many people think he's a crackhead right now.
Yeah, bro, I'm
Oh,
like,
dude, you got to think about it. Just put yourself in a damn the clerk's shoes that was watching y'all walk around and bros over here talking, y'all got pickle juice, and she seen the shit flipping his head, and then she sees it go outside and jump in the fucking freezer. She's
Hey.
like,
like you needed the pickle juice.
look, when
Like,
I opened my eyes, all I seen was that bitch said ice. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I opened my eyes, that
His
bitch
eyes
said,
just lit up
the
like
first thing I
Thomas.
said, cause like Buddy was behind me, right? So like my back, I'm leaning back. He got his knee up. Whatever. I'm leaning back on his knee, and like when I opened my eyes, bro, that bitch said ice, and I'm like, I gotta get in there.
that sounds like a good idea.
And they like, what? I'm like, I gotta get in that hoe, fam. I gotta get in there. So yeah, hey, when I opened up them doors, bro, and that shit hit me, fam, it was like, jump in this bitch.
gonna tell you,
And
bro.
I dove in that hoe. Like, this ain't no.
Y'all know like when you get in the car after like some wild shit happened, and like I just remember getting in the car and just being like, bro, what the fuck just
No,
happened?
bro, I
oh
was
shit, that
thinking-
shit, oh, that
Like
shit
when you
done happened.
really like after your adrenaline goes down, you start playing everything back and thinking about the shit. I'm like, bro,
What the
the
fuck?
That's the
fuck
same
was I
way.
just a part of?
Bro, I had such a mind. Like when me and my wife left the hospital, like this story goes so further than y'all even know. As me and my wife left the hospital, I had the mind to be like, pull up at that gas station, like I need that footage. Because, bro, when I tell y'all I dove in that hoe, I dove in that. I dove
I'll get
in
it
that.
back.
Did you get the footage?
So they
Nah, I ain't get
so we were in Ore City. They turned them around and went to Longview.
Yeah, I went to
I
Longview.
talked to your folks. They was like, yeah, they was like, you can go sit up there if you don't mind. Go sit up there with him. And I'm like, bet, no problem. You know what I'm saying? He came with me. I'm gonna take care of him. So we go back the other way. So when I come back, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop by. I went in there and I told the lady, I'm like, no, he good and all that shit. He was just had heat exhaustion and all that shit. It was some real country lady. Well, he scared me and shit. And I was like, yeah.
Shit scared me.
Scared the
shit.
fuck out of me too.
Hey, my wife didn't even want me to go play football that day. That's the whole biggest issue. Like I feel
Oh, I
like,
know she on your ass. Anytime you ask to go now.
bro, it was cook. It was like a story
feeling.
cooking.
That's one of the worst feelings you can have as a man, like as a husband. Like when you defy your wife and it doesn't go well. That is awful, bro. Because
Oh, yeah.
it
'Cause
ain't
they be
like they're
waiting
gonna
on that
just
shit.
forget that shit.
Oh, no.
They be
like,
waiting on that to happen. They really wish that it happened every time. Like they don't want you to die.
But
Or
they
no
don't,
shit
want
like
they
that.
don't ever want your plans
But
to
yeah,
pan out good. 'Cause
exactly.
they
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
fam.
remember when I told you don't do that?
Because if
Joe
I
be-
came home, we'd have won that hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she'd have been like,
Exactly.
But like Joe,
you won a flag football tournament. Congratulations.
Joe be defying his wife all
You're
the
an
time.
adult.
Joe wife talking about some. Hey, like me and Joe used to go eat out like every other day because I was working nights and we just go eat out. Bro,
It was a good day.
His wife should say, Joe, don't go eat out without me. I get off of work soon. So me and Joe like, fuck it, man. We can go eat an old time burger. So we can eat an old time burger. We smashed some burgers.
Smash that shit.
This dumbass motherfucker here used the card. She seen the purchase on the hoe. And we didn't know she knew this.
Yep.
So she's like, do you want to go to Lee's China? And,
where it
and
went,
Joe's like, hey,
No,
bro,
we went to China Inn.
China Inn. He's like,
RIP to China Inn. They
RIP.
knocked that hoe down for a fucking car wash.
fam,
Holy fuck, we
get
don't need no more goddamn
we
car
get in
washes.
this hoe,
Bring back
everything
China
cool.
Inn.
We in this
I'm
hoe.
sorry, I got upset.
Joe gonna try to tell me.
That
Joe's
shit
like-
fucked me up.
Joe
We got
tells me before we
15
get there.
goddamn car washes. My
Joe
fault,
gonna
Luke.
tell me when we get there. He telling us, hey, bro, we gotta pull it together, fam. We got to eat this shit. He said,
Bro, we was gonna try to eat the whole meal, so I didn't get
So
caught, bro.
I ate this big ass burger and shit. I ate all my fries, fam. I'm full.
I had a
And,
double burger,
like,
bro.
I'm talking about like I could go, like
Fries.
I was so full I could go to sleep. And we pop in this motherfucking Lee's China. I'm in this whole I got the loud me. And I'm sitting there, I took a couple bites. And I just sit there and I'm like, man, I'm full. And his wife looks at me and goes, yeah, how was that burger? I said, huh? Hey,
What?
and Joe looked over at her. He said, so you made me buy this extra food and you wasn't gonna tell me.
I did eat it later though.
I mean, yeah, I saved my shit too. I
That
took it
shit
to
was
work.
good as fuck later
But
too. Shout out to China Inn, the fucking car wash, goddamn mafia around here.
Yeah, I don't understand
We
why there's so many car washes.
We don't need no more coffee places, and we don't need no fucking
No, they
car
need,
washes.
they need more coffee places just not
No.
on Richmond Road.
We don't need no more coffee.
Bro,
Shit, go to
they
the
got
gas
coffee
station.
all
get
over
that
this
damn
bitch.
coffee.
Stop building that shit. Stop
What would
building
you like to build then,
washes.
Joe? Tell me what
Some
this
shit
is.
to
Something
do.
fucking fun.
Yeah.
What?
Some shit to do.
Fun, like a
What?
fucking some type of entertainment.
Hey, you know what they need
Like
to
what?
do? I don't know who need to hear this, but this is a Texarkana podcast. I'm gonna say it on mine too when we come back. Somebody go out there to that damn fun park and turn that bitch into a fun park for real. Like,
Right now
But-
is a
Yeah, but
not so fun part.
it's like, but I ain't gonna lie to you, it's
first
out
of
the
all,
way. It's out the way.
But that shit ain't out the way, bro.
That shit's out the way.
If you
come
doing
from
something,
Liberty
that is
Island, if you
yeah.
come
man,
from-
ain't nobody
if you come
worried
from
about
Liberty
nobody
Island-
coming from Liberty Island.
I can't. Would you live in Pleasant Grove?
You can't build
You
your
live,
shit.
you live in Pleasant Grove?
Nah, I don't live in Pleasant Grove, not no more. But, but if you build, if you coming to do something, if you coming from Liberty Island to State Line and get some fucking food, why wouldn't you come to State Line to go to a fun park?
Who the fuck is going to get food and then like, oh, let's go to the fun park?
No, I'm not saying.
No.
I'm saying if you will come to State Line,
He's
to get
saying if
food.
you'll come to
Man, the farthest I go is
3/4
Richmond
of the
Road.
distance. Why
I
don't
stay
you?
at Chick-fil-A.
Bro, if you ain't willing to go to the fun park, that ain't nowhere. You done drove further for less. I guarantee it.
We need more. We need more shit like that. I know. I'm so stupid, bro. I just realized like what.
Hey, you done drove further for
have.
less, my boy. I guarantee it.
Hey, it was a mediocre fun park. It was a little
That's
water
all I'm
park.
saying.
A little water park, huh?
Hey, like we
One-
need some
one
shit to
slide.
do. We need some shit to do out here for real though.
You show up
No.
to the water park and it's one like bad smelling slide.
Everybody done been in there.
That was a long ass slide for this one slide.
How many people done been on this slide before? I just want to know.
What is the history of this slide?
Yeah, they don't need to go to Texarkana fun park. No, the
Ooh,
Texarkana water park slide. You know, I heard about that shit.
Yeah, I heard them hoes. I don't know. I heard they overpricing them hoes, and the shit is not
I don't
on
know. I
that.
just think of Texarkana people and then think of what a Texarkana water slide would be like.
But
like that.
hey, what about a Texarkana fun park?
What you
It
mean?
is
But you
a
gotta-
fun park. It sucks.
But why do you think it sucks?
Because it's the same damn go karts out there from when we was fucking team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think about it.
But I want to
that-
go somewhere with like you know they got them in Dallas and places
Oh,
like
bro,
where
every
you
time,
can,
every time I go to Dallas,
they're like super golf.
Like Andretti,
God.
but hey, no, first of all, if y'all ain't never been to Andretti,
Go to that hoe.
Don't go to that hoe.
why?
Man, no little lame ass go karts that
Man,
have
them hoes are speeding.
Man, look,
Where
bro,
can we go better though?
I don't know what's better. I ain't seen
We
better.
went to
But check this out.
We went to
All he knows
we
is
went to
fuck
that-
Andretti's.
Fuck Andretti.
We
Look,
went to Andretti's and we went to another one.
if you went to
Them hoes are
Andretti's and had
speeding.
fun, yo, I know how you like to drive. I know you didn't have no fun at Andretti's. You might have had fun at Andretti's, but not driving that
Well,
go kart.
no, it's because I had fun at Andretti's because I was there with all my homeboys and shit. We was wrecking into each other. And shit.
Yeah, see, you had to make it fun. Look, bro, check this out. I've been wanting to do some adult go kart and shit for a long
Yeah.
time.
But there's one
All
in
right.
Dallas, bro. I'm gonna get the name of it. We went to it.
Show
them
me.
Hoes, them hoes go
Fast?
the last
fast
two-
Are
as a
they
bitch.
fast?
Yes,
That's
we
what I
need to go
want.
to.
I want a fast go
I want to
kart.
go to the one where they make me
don't-
put the suit on because this bitch might kill me. That's the one I'm
Hell
trying to
yeah.
go.
I had to put a helmet on and shit. Them hoes speed up pretty quick. But I'm telling you, if you don't get in there with a group of people you know, you can get your ass fucked over.
Shit, that's what I
I'm
want
talking
to
about
do then.
first round is just me and my homeboys. We in that whole zooming. It's all cool.
Second round straight pit maneuvers, huh?
Nah, fool. These motherfuckers walk in. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Nah,
Fool. I don't know how to. Please do not cancel me for this. I don't know how to explain what race
say
y'all
what
are.
you're finna say.
It's the people with the towel. The only way I know is they got the rags and stuff over their head. I don't know the name of it. What's it called?
I mean, it's a couple of them, but yeah.
Maybe
Keep going.
Arabians.
Arabian.
Maybe? I don't know if is that
They had the
Eastern. Just say Middle Eastern.
Middle
There you
Eastern.
go.
I just know they had some long ass names.
Is that bad too?
They had some long ass names. But the screen couldn't even keep the name on the hoe.
Come on, man.
What?
I'm saying it's those type of. It's those
Here's the
people.
line. Here's Luke.
Bro, but here's the thing. Them motherfuckers did not play no motherfucking games. I'm in the lead, so I'm sitting there, and if you know racing, you're supposed to hug that. You're supposed to slide out wide and cut that motherfucking corner.
Yeah.
His dumb ass, I cut the corner, he yank up. I'm over here talking about some boom. I thought my shit was finna flip. Oh, I'm coming for your ass. I had that bitch to the pedal to the floor. As soon as he made a wide turn off, whoop, his shit turned over sideways on the side of the thing. He told me some, I can't say what, but he said some shit to me. I don't know what he said, but I know it was offensive. It had to
That
be.
shit hurt you.
Bro,
What?
I just want to put my plea out there why I hate Andretti so much.
Oh, yeah, my
we
bad.
will.
I cut you off.
When I seen they little commercial, they had some motherfuckers in there driving them bitches, like for real.
Letting them go.
Driving them hoes. I'm like, okay,
They put
bet.
the governor on
All
when
right,
you got there, huh?
Last year we get married, right? Before we wasn't gonna do the honeymoon, so we was just like, after we get married, we just gonna shoot out to Dallas, do some grown up fun shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We get out there, I'm like, shit, we hitting Andretti's. We freshly married, I'm feeling good and shit, bro. We pull up, we get to that bitch. They hand us the helmets and shit. We get in there, whatever. I'm talking about as soon as I start going, I'm immediate. This is not what the fuck I seen.
You pissed.
Bro, that shit, I had that bitch to the floor. You could have walked. You could have walked beside my motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Or a slight
No,
jog.
it was faster than that.
Or a slight jog. You could have slight jog beside
I
the
went there, it was
hoes.
faster than that.
Then you couldn't turn them shits.
Mine is K1. It was K1 go-karts. K1 go-karts.
That's what
that
remember
wasn't
what
Andretti's.
go-kart he was in.
Nah,
But I guess that's
that's the
different
name of the
information.
place you
Nah, he
in.
wasn't at Andretti's. He was at K1. That's something different.
K1, them hoes.
Andretti's, man.
Y'all
if they didn't have
y'all
that
ever hit
bread
the
shit,
brakes
it
in a
would've-
go-kart? I never hit the brakes.
You don't hit the brakes. You
I
let
don't
off
want
the
to hit
gas
them
and punch
hoes.
that bitch again.
Yeah.
Better put them tires on the side.
Because here's the thing.
I never
You
hit the
hit the brake, it drop you a gear.
Yeah.
If you let off the gas, you stay in the same gear. When you push the hoe again, you go shoot.
Man, look.
But now paintball, what y'all feel on paintball?
I do that shit
Paintball's
anytime
fun as
somebody
fuck.
asks me
Paintball's
to.
fun as fuck. Now, if we ever got the money, fuck it, we can turn Kmart into that hoe. The old Kmart on
I
7.
thought that shit would be dope. I said,
But you know how much,
Somebody needs
you know
to
how much
do-
they want for the hoe?
how much?
They want like $7 million for that building.
They need to keep that shit in their pocket. I want to do some Warzone shit too in real life. I think that shit'll go.
You gonna let niggas jump out of planes with?
Nah, you ain't gonna get to jump out no plane. I can't do that for you. If I hit the lotto or some shit, we can talk about it.
But,
Well, I
okay,
can't do
so,
that for you.
okay, so on some Warzone shit, you gotta get revived in Warzone. So how the fuck you supposed to revive?
You
a nigga?
gonna have to make a revival system. You type
Yeah,
shit.
just a system.
But yeah, you make a system where you robbing a nigga. Obviously, he ain't dead. It's fucking paintball.
Was it
or
paintball?
whatever.
What
Yeah.
if you had like a spare deal, like they had to change out their
Yeah,
vest
yeah,
or
change their
something,
vest where you
and
would
that
have-
way you're not hit no more.
Yeah. You had
But
like
you
a
have to go
minute.
through like the whole process.
Here's
Like
the thing
maybe
is-
like while you're reviving somebody, like you have to take their vest off and put the new one on, but you do it live while it's still there.
Yeah.
So like while you're reviving somebody, you get shot.
Yeah.
But see, but the bad thing about paintball is them bitches don't explode sometimes.
You ain't gotta do paintball. I seen motherfuckers do it with airsoft.
Airsoft is so much. But I be fucking people
hoes
up
be
with
hurting.
airsoft.
Bro, but think about some Warzone type shit. Bro,
yeah.
that shit would be, man, that shit would be dope. Niggas would
There's
play that.
so like when we say we're tired of coffee shops and we're tired of fucking car washes and shit, it's because we want to be able to do something. Like when we went to Tulsa, like there's shit to go do.
Right. There ain't
Not
shit to
only
do
is
here.
there
Exactly.
just restaurants, and they have a variety of restaurants, way more than we ever dreamed of, but there's different shit to do.
Exactly.
We just don't really have that here. But I mean, I get it.
Me and Joe
It's
got
the
a system.
higher
ups.
Me and Joe
Dang.
got a system. The whole group got a system. We go pick a place to eat. It's either Roadhouse, Osaka's, or somewhere else. And then it goes the same system every time. Target, Walmart, the crib.
Fam, that's how I know we're lame, bro. We're lame as fuck because like we go
but you can't
walk
do
at
it, but you-
Target for
Entertainment.
entertainment.
But it's the higher ups. We still got the same higher ups in the city that we've been having damn near since we was kids. And none of the older generation of the city wants Texarkana to be a boom town again, where it's people
Well, they can't
not
help
only
it
where
now.
we have something to have fun, but it brings other people in. So they rebuild this fun park out here and make it actual fun part for adults and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, now not only are the two from Texarkana going to enjoy it, if you live in any of these surrounding
You live in
areas,
Hope. You live in
come
Ashdown.
into
You live in
Texarkana.
Hannah, yeah, that would be cool.
You see what I'm saying? They don't
See,
want
that's
that.
the thing. Like, I jump. I know it's not
Man,
that.
that shit. Go ahead.
They gave up. You, oh, no. You mean
G jump.
G
I'm
jump.
talking about when it was I jump. We was in there jumping one day. It was when me and you went, and they had that little Nerf war.
That shit was
That shit
fun.
was dope.
That shit was fun as fuck. They
The
don't do
kid
that
on my
shit.
team, he was like had a country ass accent. I said, man, where the fuck are you from? Motherfucker was like, I'm from Malta. Motherfucker, that's 35 minutes. What the fuck? He's like, we ain't got shit there, so we drive to Texarkana once a weekend.
Yeah.
Come out here and have fun. I'm like,
Well, that's like we used to, like, so before we had I jump, we would go to Sky Zone in Shreveport. We would go to
Yeah, yeah,
Shreveport
yeah,
just
yeah.
to go jump. So I do remember doing that.
Exactly. I think when they built that hoe here, they just built it in a smaller spot because the one they had on State Line, G-Force,
Yeah.
that hoe was really more. It was better. They just couldn't run it. Obviously, that hoe gone.
yeah,
They
but apparently,
joined
apparently we
forces,
got
I
another
think.
skating rink.
They can keep that shit too.
But I mean, like the skating rink was like a big part of our childhood.
Yeah. I ain't no kid no more, so I don't care about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That was
And
like
I ain't
a
sending my
place for
kids to the
teenagers.
skating rink because what we did at the skating rink.
So you
Yeah,
want,
the
so you want,
shit we did at the
so you
skating
want,
rink
keep
was
that-
nuts.
so you want some adult shit.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
don't fuck with them kids.
It's just
I mean, I
Well, the
I
kids-
care about my kids, but I don't care
the
about
kids
them.
are really
The
the
kids
ones that
are
fuck it up.
fighting and shit.
they fuck it
like,
up.
you just got to, I
mean-
don't know, like the parade downtown, like it's a fight. Like, I don't know, you can't, and maybe that's why people are so scared to build shit here.
Right, like
But I think that's everywhere though. Until you build a culture of going out, when you have shit out, motherfuckers don't know how to act because they ain't never been out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you grow up
they
in,
be bending the rules. Like a lot of people like the hideout. I know motherfuckers ain't gotten fights in there. I watched them fight, beat the fuck out of dude. Bro, the owner comes up, you're banned. Next week, bro, walk up beside me. What's up, fam? How the fuck did you get back in here? Like, I'm not worried about you being in here. It's not my business. But if you said he was banned, we got to get this shit on check. This is why we can't have shit,
Yep.
nice shit.
And
'Cause it's the same people that keep coming back and fucking it up. You're letting back in.
and I don't want to sit here and bash Texarkana because we obviously we live here, but that is one of the thing that makes Texarkana like the best thing about Texarkana. It's also the worst thing about Texarkana. Everybody really knows pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you go pull that shit in Dallas, in Uptown, go fight,
Yeah.
get
No,
kicked
they
out.
gonna throw your ass
Not
out.
only you not getting in this club, but I own this one, and this one. You can't come to none of them hoes.
Yeah, you
know
meet
what I'm
somebody
saying?
with some real pool.
Yeah, and so but here you get in the fight. Let's say the hideout, you get in the fight at the hideout. Boom. You know the owner's son, so shit, you hit him up next weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, man, I'm sorry about that shit. And now you right back in there.
Right back in
And
there,
then you
ready
get
to
to fight
fight
2 weeks
again.
Ready to fight again.
Yeah.
Because the dude you beat up is in the hole. He's like, oh, goddamn. Round 2.
You know what I'm
Round
saying?
two.
So nobody respect the rules, so they gonna fight. Cause I'm gonna get back in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't,
100%.
is it really a big deal anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Everybody drinking out here gonna come right outside at the end. Of this hoe. Got to.
Yep. Every night, every time. There's always an ending to every party.
Got to.
Always.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
See, like, right
we
now-
in a bad spot right now.
And like we really we don't have no up late. I mean, I understand like you saying adult shit, but like 20 through 25, you know what I'm saying? You trying to party. We ain't got no like really party places in Texarkana.
It's
Everything's
just a
shut-
handful of bars, but I mean,
Everything's
everybody's just going. It's just the same crowd moving to 4 or
Right.
5 different places.
Right.
huh?
So it's like hideout. I go at hideout every Saturday night, damn near. I'm in that hole from 10 till 2 in the morning. They shut it down at 2. Last call is at 1:45. 2 o'clock, everybody's heading out. Everybody's heading to shooter. Shooter shoots at 3. Shuts down at 3. So by 3 in the morning, everything's dead. I know in Dallas, we in a bar. That hole don't shut down till 6, 7 in the morning.
yeah, but they
like
got it's a bigger probability of a bigger crowd at that time.
Yeah, I mean,
than
yeah,
Dallas.
yeah. But I mean, the crowd be big as hell at hideout, and it'd be packed out, and they
But
come out from shutting it
the
down.
only reason, and that's another thing about TK too. The only reason that whole packed out too is because that bitch closed at 2.
Yeah.
That bitch closed at 5. That bitch would be empty at 12. Like it's just a
mindset, yeah.
It's a weird place in Texarkana, especially as a business owner. I know you own a business here. I didn't own a business here. It's a little different out here for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
hard.
I think there's ways for all this shit to grow. But
I mean, I want Texarkana
there's lots
to
of hurdles
succeed
that's got
and
to
shit, 'cause I mean-
but there is people
I don't-
like downtown in general is a
Oh yeah,
cool-
they trying to do that thing downtown.
Oh yeah, like the dude that owns a hideout, he owns the whole left side of that strip. And I'm like, and I told him, I was like, yeah. He's like, well, nobody wanted it. I bought all this shit up.
Yeah,
The
that's
biggest
right.
problem
I said,
about
you got any plans for it? And he's like, I don't know. Like, why are you
tough.
skittish on the shit? There's money to be made out here.
because the biggest problem about downtown is that once downtown died way back in the day,
Yeah.
all the homelessness and everything like that or whatever, everybody pushed it downtown.
Right.
Pushed it downtown.
Everything
so now,
bad got pushed that way.
See,
Exactly.
and then, but now they're
so now they trying to
redoing the brand.
revamp it. But what you do with all the bad?
I mean, it's gonna go somewhere else. State line.
Shit, ain't no, it ain't going nowhere else.
So me and Joe,
They just chilling now. They
That's
just
what
got
I'm
some
saying.
shit. The homeless folks got some shit to look at now.
yeah.
yeah. So like me and Joe, we live on 59, basically. You know where 59, Highway 59 is. You know that gas station right when you come off the loop. That used to be a nice little gas station. Well, they put the Greyhound bus right there, and that's like now you walk in there and it's like all ran down, like they really ain't got shit on the shelves, nothing like that.
Bro, 'cause
Like
that shit
it
getting
then turned
took.
into it turned into like a dead zone. So I mean, I feel like where all the homeless people go, it kind of turned into a dead zone.
That's what I'm saying. So like, and you don't want to kick them out. You can't
You know what I'm
displace them.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Yeah.
you gonna do? Tell them to go live in the woods type shit. So like, what you do with it? So now you building all these bars, and now you can walk around with your alcohol down there from place to place and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
just
But
asking
if I'm
for
you know, if, let's just say my wife want to go out. Well, hell no, you can't go hopping around bars downtown because it's 20 homeless cats. You know what I'm saying?
That's like I be like I don't know, like I don't be wanting to shut my wife down for like, oh, I don't, you know, she may meet somebody up there. Like,
Oh,
not
no,
like,
I ain't
like
worried
that.
about that. That shit,
my
that shit.
my concerns are my, you know what I'm saying? When my wife go out, it you know, they may think, oh, he's trying to keep tabs on me, but it's like, no, I'm like worried about
Yeah,
like,
it's safety
her
shit.
I
It's
don't
safety.
understand why he worried. Anytime we to go out, I'm down to go out. So I'll be out there. We be partying. We be lit. And Joe still be like, fam, she need to come home. I'll be like,
Bro, because
Oh,
like at a certain
I get it,
time,
you worried
You
about it.
gonna
I get
try,
you worried.
I know that
would-
you would try your best to protect her.
but you're not gonna even.
What do you mean?
but
Ronda Rousey walk up in that bitch. Somebody said, "Wait, let's fight."
Hey,
Ronda,
but
it's
look,
with me,
ain't
girl.
nobody
I don't know
gonna
what you're talking
gonna
about.
protect her. Ain't nobody gonna protect her outside of her parents or whatever. Maybe her dad
Yeah.
is gonna protect her the way
That
you
would-
gonna do.
that- yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I look at Whitney like a sister. So
No.
Yeah, but not like a wife.
yeah, I mean,
You know what
it
I'm
is
saying?
different.
Like it's a little different. That's why. That's how I feel like too. So like anywhere that's not, I don't want to be like, oh, you can't go to a bad area. Like I'm shut off or whatever
Yeah.
like that. But I ain't.
Like,
feeling
it-
it.
Yeah, I don't never
Me
cut
and
her off.
Whitney-
I just be worried.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like me and Whitney be on the same page because, like, I mean, I guess we hung out so long. Like anytime we start seeing some shit like start popping off that we really not comfortable with, me and Whitney like look at each other. We be like,
I'm telling you.
we start bouncing the other way.
It's
And then,
2023,
as
baby,
we
you
call
gotta-
it, like some shit broke out right where we were standing,
No.
and me and Whitney done bounced out. Like
2023.
See, I
bro.
be at home with the kids. Luke be out partying with my wife. Ain't that some shit?
I be out there partying with sis.
But
I
see,
just
like
ain't
we,
no
we
partier.
taking
I just
shifts though, like, and I don't know. I'm not drinking, so like, what the fuck the bar got for me?
Exactly.
So it's like, man, if she
That's
wants
how I
to
feel
drink,
too.
I'll go chill with the. I'll stay with the kids.
I ain't trying to stay with the kids though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that I swear, kids ain't nowhere near as bad. Whenever y'all both at home. Cause when I leave and I go out of town or something, whatever, I always get the text message, phone calls like, "Oh, the girls did this, the girls did this, the girls did that, or whatever."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? They would never do that when we at home. Then when she gone,
Oh, they act different.
bro, I'm just like, why y'all do that shit?
They be good or bad for you?
He
They
said
bad.
bad. My kids,
Bro,
I be having them.
It don't make no sense.
I be having them.
When
They
so
be
any-
scared to death of me
so
though. I guess because I do be
anytime
talking
Joe-
crazy to
anytime
him just
Joe
a
gonna
little.
do something, he's like, "I'll be back. We're gonna have something at my house." I show up at his house. Joe's not there. She's there with the kids. That'd be bad as hell.
No, that it's the
Yeah.
opposite for her. Like they're bad with her.
And
They
like
good
Whitney,
with me.
Whitney leave.
Mine
Whitney leave.
bad.
It's
I
just
think
me and
they
Joe at
bad
the
with her
house.
and worse
The
with me.
kids over there doing their own thing. Me and Joe can watch a whole fucking basketball game. Kids, cool, calm, and collected. I'm over there.
They show out
Whitney there.
different for their mama though.
Huh?
They just show out different
I
for
mean,
their
I
mama.
think-
That's what it is. Is
That's odd though. I don't
It's
understand
different,
why.
so,
I want to know. I don't know the science behind it.
My kids right now on the stage are jumping off of that shit. I can't.
oh my
man.
son love jumping off shit.
I can't. I got 2 little girls, bro, and I hate to be like I don't want to be that dad, but they did.
It is
they little
different with a
angels,
girl.
bro. They little angels.
it's different with a
Why
girl.
would you jump your precious little body off the back of that couch? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like.
But,
why would you do that?
if
to
you
me?
had a son, you would when he jumped off that couch, you'd be like, hell yeah, there you go.
Bro,
there you go.
His son be cracking
He
me
doing
up.
that shit.
I be like, Kyle, what you doing, man? He'll walk up to me talking some Luke. What you talking?
What you talking,
you
Luke?
talking?
What you talking, Luke?
Dude, my son is hilarious. The other day, bro, we got the end soon, but my son is so funny, bro. He's just like a little country ass red. He can tell you anything about like almost any tractor. He can tell you the different parts of the tractor. Like, dude's not even 3 yet. It's ridiculous. But he like Daredevil, jumping off couches, climbing on shit.
Oh, bro, I pull up in Joe's yard. I gotta watch myself. I be sitting there pulling up, and like I hear his little tractor running down the road, and I be like, "Where is this little nigga at?"
You know, we
And
live
then
in
he pull up beside me. I open the door. Hi, Luke.
He got
Pull up on the
little,
hoe.
he got bro could drive like right after he turned 2. Like he could drive his little tractor.
I got a video when he was like 1.5. Motherfucker was pissed.
Bro
He
was
could've been
driving
reversed.
to a tree and couldn't figure out how to back that shit up, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
So
you're not
finally-
saying what the fuck, but like,
But finally, like, so me and Joe helped him out like maybe 30 times, and finally he was like, "All right, so we're not gonna keep helping you. You
Yeah.
have to figure it out." He wrecked the hoe into the tree. He looked at both of us. And we said, you got to figure it out. That motherfucker got to jacking that bitch like
Yeah.
this.
Pulling
And finally, that motherfucker just kind of stepped back. He looked over at us, and me and Joe was like, don't look at him. We're just going to see what he's going to do.
Yeah.
So we didn't look at him. That motherfucker grabbed the back of that seat. Straighten that hoe up.
There you go.
Then the next couple weeks,
Yep.
then the next weeks, I guess Joe
he-
showed him how to throw that hoe in reverse.
he learned how to
that
put it in
motherfucker started
reverse?
smacking that hoe in reverse.
Bro, just like you know how women go from drive to reverse, just like
Mm-hmm.
my son be like, pop, that bitch be in reverse.
Go.
He crazy the other day. He didn't know what he was trying to say something to Whitney, and he just got lost in the sauce. He was like, I just got so excited. She's like, what are you trying to say? He said, I don't know, Mom, and just walked off. And I was like, bro, this is just the crazy shit they do. All right,
That's it for another.
No.
You go ahead.
No.
You go ahead.
I gotta say my catchphrase that you hate.
Okay.
It's about time to land this plane.
Hey.
You hate when I say that. All right, before we say bye,
Bye.
let's let Nick give all the shout outs.
Oh, my bad.
All your stuff, all your businesses, all your social medias,
man.
podcasts, all that shit.
For sure. If you're looking for me on social media, Instagram is Big Poppy, BIGPAPI_ONE9. You can also find me Nicholas Reed Photography, the Reed Talking Listen podcast on Facebook, RTL podcast on Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Get over to the Dreaded Archer on Carbon TV. I'm the producer of that show. That's my brother's hunting podcast, man. Y'all go check him out. Dreaded Archer _17 on Instagram for him. Man, season 6 on the way. It's gonna be dropping here in the next couple weeks. Can't wait for it, man. I got a lot of hunting stories to tell y'all. I've already my freezer full already for the year.
Come on.
So
Let me buy some off of you.
come on.
That's like a southern thing to flex. Like,
Hell, my freezer's full.
Nah,
my
big
freezer-
facts. Big facts.
my freezer's full already. Oh shit.
Oh, I got
okay.
guys that pay for a lease. They pay for the hoe, and they tell me, "Yeah, I've only killed the doe." What you mean you only killed the doe? You paying for this shit and you ain't getting no doe?
Hey man, it's a hard game. I tell everybody this too, since I guess it's a different platform for me to be on and spread that, because I want as many people in the woods as possible. It's a hard life. It's a hard game. You ain't gonna get much
Right.
success out of it. It's way more failures than success. But hey, if you want to pick up a bow, pick up a rifle, man, get out there. It'll change your life for sure.
It's something about eating what you kill.
Facts.
I don't want to get into that whole deal because that's just gonna take too long. But eating what you kill, that's dope.
I'm telling you.
The whole experience.
It's
of
just
like,
better than buying meat from the store.
Nah, for real.
It's better for you too.
Yeah.
When you sit down at the table and you sitting there, y'all eat, your whole family sitting there eating that deer that you went out there and killed. I know we ain't got to do it in 2023, but it's still, I can only imagine how they was feeling back in the day.
Back in the day,
When that
back
was
in
the
the
only
day.
meat.
Just imagine you like old Belinda down the
Belinda.
old Belinda. She down there, and you know what I'm saying. She been looking at you. You know what I'm saying. But you got like 20 other hunters going out the same time as you. You out there with your little bow and arrow. You know what I'm saying. Your little piece of stick and a little rope, and you spoke. You won. You come back with that hoe over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying. Belinda, she looking at you. Yeah, you the man. Yeah,
They
I'm
get
the man.
her midsection moist, huh?
Moist in the midsection.
Oh, that is a great place.
You finna have fun at that adventure park.
Hey, no, for real though.
Hey, we appreciate you tapping into another episode of Addicted to Arguing. He loves to fuck up my intros and outros. He's a great guy. His name is Luke Walker.
Yeah,
and
thank
we
you.
appreciate Nick Reed for coming through, man. It's been great. We'll have you again.
Most
I
def.
have a feeling that this will be a 2-part episode. So, yes, sir.
And next time we'll bring an ice box and put it behind him. Maybe we'll get him to get into it.
He said, I woke up and I saw ice.
That's all I
I
said.
said I gotta go get in this hoe.
No, I'm saying. But nah, man, y'all make sure y'all go download the Carbon TV media app, man. We going crazy over there right now, so.
Real
Yeah.
talk. If you don't download it, you a bitch.
Yeah. And your mom's a hoe. All right, I'm done.